Hi everyone, Shoni from Shoni Gaming here. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, guys. It's Wednesday again, and that means we will be flying together. Hello Maut, hello Zach, good to see you, good to see you. Hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. Hope you're having a few wonderful days. So yeah, today we are once again flying our flight around the world. Hey Flo, of course you get a hi, man, of course you get a hi. Sure you do, mate. Once again, we are flying all around the world. We've done quite a bit so far, actually, and I was updating it this morning, actually, and I was quite surprised at how far we have come, actually. Let me show you guys. Let me switch there. Ta-da! There we are. Lovely. That's our flight. Yes. Okay, what did we do so far? Well, of course, we did this entire part here. We started, of course, in the western part of Europe, then slowly flew over to the central part of Europe, and then moved on to Eastern Europe. Flew all the way up there, and last week we flew all the way from Estonia into Finland, and flew all the way across the actually we flew across the Arctic Circle line. I had no idea we did that, but we actually did that. The Arctic Circle line is supposed to be somewhere over here, so we were basically flying in the Arctic Circle. That's pretty cool. I never knew that. So yeah, that's where we were flying last week. We had a few issues with icing over, and nice duck. Thank you. Yeah, we need to talk about the ducks. Yeah, awesome shirt. For those guys that do not know the reference to this shirt, let me switch it back. That do not know the reference of this shirt, we need to talk about the duck. Go check out James Feach. He's a one-trick pony, but he's a damn funny one-trick pony. So yeah. So yeah, last week we flew all the way up into the Arctic Circle, and today we are flying back down towards along the Gulf of Bothnia, or Bothnia Bay. That's right here. That's this part right here, or as they call it, the head of the Baltic Sea, all the way right down there and across into Sweden. That's our flight. Hey, Quart, Shoni. Just fun to sing it along. Yeah, well, you are quite right. Shoni. You are quite right, man. Thank you for joining me, Quart. Thank you for joining me. So yeah, then we will be on flying all the way down towards Sweden, and our Free Flight Friday will be starting in Stockholm, Sweden, flying all the way up to Gothenburg, then on to Karlstad, and we will be ending in Torsby right there. So that's really cool. Yeah, well, you ain't seen nothing yet. This is just the first part we did, Quart. This is what we did in the last 8 weeks, actually. So I hope we will see snow. Although I'm not sure, to be honest. And let me show you why. I'm not sure. Let me show you why. Oh, cool. No snow there at the moment. Oh, okay. Well, if you guys can see, this is windy, which I use quite a lot, actually. And not only shows it, of course, hey, the wind. No kidding. Dun-dun-dun. Way to go, Sherlock. But it also shows the humidity and the rain, stuff like that, but also snow. Now, it is going to snow, but it hasn't snowed here yet. So, as you guys can see, if I push this along, thank you for the follow, Quart. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate that. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. As you guys can see, if we push this along, you will see it slowly but steadily moving along, which would suggest snow. This is snowfall. What you're seeing right up there, that's snowfall, the star. So that should suggest snow. However, if you guys look at the temperatures, it's all green. So that means that basically it's above 10 degrees, around 10 degrees Celsius. And that means, yeah, well, it basically means that the snow will will be gone by the time we will be flying. So what are we flying today? Today we are flying from Kittila, where we landed with the group last Friday. And by the way, Quert, if you want to fly along on Fridays, I open up my flight. The flight plan is available. You can download it through the FFF command, the Foxtrot command in the yeah, there you go. Thank you very much, Andalia. And oh, if I didn't have you, you can also download it in Discord, and I have it available on Twitter. So yeah, so it's there, and you can find it there as well. But today we will be flying all the way down towards yeah, I indeed would be. Yes, you are quite right, my dear, you are quite right. Today we are flying back across Rovaniemi, which is basic. Hey, Runic man, haven't seen you in quite a while. Good to see you, dude. Glad you're here. Hope you had a wonderful day and a wonderful weekend. We are flying over Rovaniemi, which is the capital of Lapland and also the home of Santa Claus. Like Santa Claus has a home. In my opinion, Santa Claus' home is somewhere over there. But hey, that's just me. But apparently they claimed it and it's theirs. They have a special town in Rovaniemi which you can visit. Also very known for the Aurora Borealis, or the Northern Lights. Then we will be flying on towards the Bay of Botany. Not Botany Bay, but Botany Bay of Botany. It's hard to pronounce. Sorry, guys. Bothnian Bay. There you go. That's the one. We are flying onto Kemi, which is on the coast. We will be crossing along the coast. It shows that we go in a straight line, but we will be flying, skirting the coast right there, onto Oulu, and then all the way back down towards the coast, towards Vaasa, where we will be landing today. That will be in 3 hours' time. So, yeah. One final note, I'm still working on my livery, which we should be getting soon, and the custom emotes are also still worked on. Unfortunately, a few things came up, and it meant that my request was somewhat postponed. It's not that bad. We will be getting them soon enough, yeah. Oh, it did start working with the last update. That's nasty. Oh, yeah, that's not good. That's kind of weird. Liveries shouldn't be impacted by updates, shouldn't they? Did they really change a lot with that? I'm not sure the last update. You're the first one that I heard about that. I truly believe you, but you're the first one. Huh. That's kind of weird. Yeah. To be honest, I have someone who might be able to work on that, and there are a few people who also wanted to do it. But hey, if you feel comfortable enough and want to do a livery, guys, be my guest. Be my guest. We'll have a look at it, and maybe we will fly in different liveries. Yeah, you know, but it's yeah, I still also need a few liveries made, actually. So, and basically the most important one will be in my colors that I use. That's gray and black, and with Shoni Gaming across the wings. And I want something of a guinea pig, perhaps. That's kind of the guinea pig. I own guinea pigs, and I want the guinea pig somewhat in my custom logo implemented. So yeah. It's but that's what we are going to do today. That's where we are flying. As you guys can see, there is a slight temperature dip right there, but not enough to be a problem. Most of the flight we will be flying in lovely or semi-lovely weather. It is kind of cloudy, however, today, so that's a bit of a bummer. That cloud will dissolve tomorrow, by the way. It will be a lot better. So yeah. There's a lot of mirrored surfaces in the UV. I'm not sure. It would not surprise me, to be honest, if there are a lot of mirrored surfaces as well on the 172. That would not surprise me, especially because the 152 and the 172 fuselage is basically really similar. They don't differ that much from each other, so it would not surprise me if there would be, yeah. That's a bit of a shame. Maybe it's possible on the 172. Maybe it isn't. We're going to have to see it. I'm not sure. But as of now, we are still working on that. So fingers crossed that will happen soon enough. All right, guys, let's get this show on the road. Ooh, I forgot one thing to boot up, and that is really important. The one thing I always keep forgetting, and that's Sim Toolkit Pro. Yeah, I always keep forgetting that one. And I don't know why. It's really important, but I keep forgetting it. It is truly, truly annoying. It is annoying. Let me have a look. Let me have a look. I need to get my hands on that one there. Flight information, week 9. We are in week 9 already, guys. 9 weeks of consecutive streaming, 9 weeks of consecutive flying. That is amazing to me. But I'm enjoying it still. I still have a smile on my face. I'm still enjoying this immensely, guys. I truly, truly am. Create from routes. Let's hope this works. It does. It does. We're good to go. We're good to go. So, it's flight 25. Shoni Gaming. That's me. Aircraft is the 172 World Flight Cessna. And we will be doing it fly now. Fly, fly, fly. There we go. Okay. Well, I hope you have a wonderful lasagna. Okay, you are using On Air. That's really cool. Yeah, that is a really, really cool cool program right there. On Air is. I see a lot of people that still fly On Air and having a lot of fun with that. Quart. Yeah. Am I pronouncing your name, by the way, right? Quart? I'm sorry, I'm botching up everything. So yeah, thank you very much there, Maud. This is the flight we will be flying. I added a small little thing right there. So we will be flying straight into Vaasa. Oh, there we go. Come on. So we will be flying straight into Vaasa right there. So that's pretty cool. That's pretty nice. Yes, it is. We should be at the moment full with fuel. It is saying it is live weather right now, and that means it's getting dark right there. That we will not be doing, you know. So yeah. Oh, let me see. I can also pull up my plane registry and search by number. If you see it on the runway, cause it won't show on the skin. Okay. Okay. That's a bit of a shame. Quirk. Yeah. Let me see. What is the current time here in the Netherlands? It's 13:12. It is 14:12 in Finland right now. No, unfortunately, no real time because we will be flying at nighttime then. So you guys won't see a bloody thing. And me neither. So yeah, I will be dialing it back a little bit to 11. What is it? 12, 13. So that's the only thing I'm basically doing. 12, 13. There we go. Yeah, I can imagine. Maybe those you can do those 5 quid things, I think, or something like that. $5 something. Maybe there's something in those kind of lines where someone can do that. And there are a lot of people. You could look at Quert. You could look at PV. Let me just see. PV 49, 47. I'm not sure. It's one of the guys that also follows me, and he makes PV93 PV _93. He also has made the delivery for Don Don Pam Pam. So Don Don Pam Pam is also a streamer, and he is one of the guys who also follows him, and he also made a tutorial for that. So yeah. There is. There truly is a Quert. Yeah. All right. It is time to get this show on the road. Time to get a show on the road. But there is indeed a large, big art scene for, especially for liveries right now. It's really cool. Yeah, go check out his channel. Give him a follow if you like. You know, and he makes, he did a tutorial on how to create your own liveries. And that's on his VOD, so you can watch that back if you want to even. Yeah. Yeah, I can imagine. Fortunately, my wife has Photoshop. However, I suck at it. I'm really bad at it. So yeah. Oh no. Let's push that down a little bit. Let's first set a few things, right? Let's set a few things. We will be setting the PDF. Of course, once again, the wind option. That's always a good one. Know where the wind is coming from. Oh, no. There we go. We want our bearings, so we have our next waypoint. We will be flying. This is a VFR flight. This is so I'm just having a little bit of fun right here. Skinner a template into that. I wouldn't know where to start even. I wouldn't even know where to start, to be honest. Let's see. We want the topographical. No, we want the next red. That's the one we want. And it's looking clear right now. So the only concession I am making at the moment is the time of day. That's the only one. The others are all on. It's all on. So yeah, it's... Blender, yeah, I read a lot about Blender actually, indeed. So why isn't everything showing up? Okay, there is something going excessively wrong again. Hold on a sec, guys. Somehow of late the Flight Sim Toolkit seems to be bugging out for me, and I have no idea why. TwitchBot is working, so that's good. Connection status is... I'm not connected, that's the problem. Let's go to the dashboard, disconnect. Connect to Flight Simulator. Why is it not showing up? Streaming. Should be there. It should be there. So why is this not showing up? Properties. Let me have a look, guys. Just a second here. Just a second. Mistakes were made. Mistakes were made. VFR map. Properties. Refresh. Okay. And that one. Properties, refresh. I have no clue why this is not working, but yeah. Oh, sure you can. Of course, Runic, no problem. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Let me have a look. Game? Nope, still not back. Why is this not working? Alright, let's shut that down. Let's open it up again. Maybe it'll work right now. I don't get it. Restart flight. Nothing. Nothing. Why is this not working? It should be working. Ah, sigh. Sigh, sigh. Why is this not... Well, if it's not working, it's not working, unfortunately. Apparently, I cannot get it to work. It is connected, my flight sim. I am showing up. My streaming is working. Hey, Dragas! Oh, it's horrible of late, you know? It is horrible, Dragas. You are quite right. No, I'm not from Sweden. I am from the Netherlands, actually. Yeah, I am from the Netherlands, so, but we are heading for Sweden. That we are. Let me have, well, unfortunately, I have no idea. Normally, you would see let me have one check. Route. Is this working? Yeah, that is working, apparently. That is working. That's kind of strange. Weird. Oh well. Thanks for the link, Runic. Thanks for the link there. Alright, I have no clue why it is not working, guys, but unfortunately, I cannot seem to get my... I cannot seem to get my Sim Toolkit Pro up and running. Dutchland, yeah, exactly. Past the Dutchie on the left-hand side. That's the one. That's the one. Exactly. Well, we are taking off. Well, you should. It is a nice country. It's a lot of flat, but it's the people are truly nice. They're pretty cool, and I say that as a Dutchman. So yeah. And off we go. Nah, skip it. Oh yeah, that's going to help you out a lot, Runic. That's going to help you out truly a lot. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to set my my altitude. Yeah. Let's set that for 3,000 feet. That should be good enough. We are at the moment, by the way, guys. It's 2 degrees Celsius plus, so yeah. Oh, stroopwafels and croquetten are so lovely. I have to get my clogs out. Well, you'll be the only one wearing them. That's funny. I have to get my clogs out. Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's so funny. As I said, guys, unfortunately, it's not. I have no clue why my Sim Toolkit Pro isn't working. So -9 in Canada. Good lord. Ooh, that's nippy. That is truly nippy. That's nippy. I also been trying to get a Swede to fly. Well, I am flying towards Sweden actually. What I have been doing so far, Quert, is the following thing. I have planned a flight all around the world. Basically, you see on Twitch, you see a lot of people flying around the world. Yeah, we are. There are a lot of people flying around the world. However, they usually do it in a straight line. What I do, however, is I fly to every country in the world. Every one of them. So that means that my flight plan is about 220,000 nautical miles. I am flying 440,000 kilometers. So far, I've done nearly 7,000 nautical miles, so that's 14,000 kilometers. We have been flying, as I showed you, I've been flying from the Netherlands, where I started, and continuously hopping along on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays. I'm flying for about 3 hours, and that means that yeah, it's so far we have flown all the way across Central Europe. We have flown across Eastern Europe. So yeah. Ah, okay. Ouch, ouch, ouch. Yeah, I can imagine. You are from Canada, Quart, if I may ask? We have a few Canadians here, by the way. Dragas, for instance. Sometimes Captain Rash will join us as well. Also from Canada. By the way, guys, coffee. Very important. Coffee. Very important. Caffeine. Very caffeine. Yeah. Important.
Muy importante. Sí.
So yeah, it's unfortunately it is a bit cloudy. There he is, Nova Scotia represent. Tea drinker. Yeah, a lot of people drink tea indeed. They do, they do. This is pretty though. Look at this, guys. This is kind of pretty. No special coffee. No special coffee right here. British Columbia. BC is British Columbia, isn't it? Yeah. Look at that, flying out of through the clouds in a misty Sweden in the morning. Well, in the afternoon, actually. So yeah, this is really, really nice. It is truly pretty, isn't it, guys? Look at that. I am quite low, actually. Yeah, I am quite low. Let's get a bit of height, shall we? And we are now headed towards Roma. I'm going to yeah, I'm going to botch that up again, am I? We are headed towards Rovaniemi. Rovaniemi. Yeah. That's where we are headed for. That's where we are headed for, and that is the Santa Claus capital of Finland. So we are on our way, guys. We are moving. We are grooving. most definitely. Now, oh, almost forgot. I need to set, of course, my my mixture. Let's see if I can optimize it a little bit right there. Let's see if we can optimize that. That should be good enough for now. There we go. I am pushing my aircraft because I want to do this these flights, well, not as quickly as I can, but I do want to fly them as fast as I can. The faster I'm flying this, that means that the less time of course, my flight will take. Yeah. St. John's, isn't that in the Caribbean, if I'm not mistaken, correct? No. That's not how it works, Mout. That is not how it works. Don't forget. Oh, Newfoundland. Ah, okay. Ah, okay. No, what we are doing right now, on the right nipple of the East Coast. Interesting way of putting that. Very interesting. Now the clouds should be clearing up once I start heading towards the coast. A dirty mind is a joy forever, of course. Here's. Oh, squawk 1747. There we go. No, I will be flying at least for 2200 hours at least, and I've done about 60 to 70 so far. So no, Mout. It will be quite a while before you guys get rid of me. I will be here for a long time. As of now, my complete flight that I planned will take up to about 3.5 to 4 years, and that's being extended as soon as I once again. Yeah, well, I will be. Of course, I will be. It's no problem. You know, it's I will be here for quite a while. As I said, I did not plan on streaming this in the first place. Actually, that was suggested to me by, of course, Flo in the channel, and yeah, years. Yeah, definitely years. This is at least 3.5 years for now, and it was suggested by Flo and by Melvius Gaming. As I said, I had never any intention of flying this flight. Unfortunately, it is truly cloudy today. That's a bit of a shame. How are we doing on the 1 degree? Ooh, that's going to be tricky. Let's see if I can get above the clouds. Why is my... There we go. That's weird. Unfortunately, I have to fly above the clouds. Yes, I do. Well, it is truly beautiful. Look at that, guys. Yeah, flying to Alpha Centauri at light speed. Yeah, light speed. Yeah. Please, please stay above, stay below 2.5 light years. In light speed, but yeah, it's no, it's the thing is that I can only fly on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays from 1 p.m. to about 4 or 5 p.m. Central European Standard Time. I already planned this flight for quite a while. I planned it about 4 or 5 months before release. Simply because I wanted to see if it would be possible to, if it simply would be possible to do this. And it was, it turned out it was, so I was actually basically simply trying to get this flight done for myself. I just wanted to do this, and you know, the VFR thing is real. Let's face it. You can, if you look down there, it looks exactly the way it looks in real life. So that's really cool. You can visit every country in the world and still have a dang good view. So that's really cool. And so that gave me the idea of, well, just fly around the world then. And then people started to suggest, well, why don't you stream it? Yeah, why not? Why not? But that means, in my case, that I added a few extra things here and there. First things first is that should I crash due to my own stupidity, and that happened already, I have a save point, one save point, one or two save points per continent. In this case, it happened indeed. Yeah. Exactly, that's the fun part, Quert. And in my case, I just wanted to see if it was possible to fly all around the world in a Cessna 172. That was a thing. You could do that, actually. So then I started planning, well, if that's the case, why not see if it's possible? Let me show you. Let me show you. I'm going over to autopilot right now. Let's do the flight director on. Let's do the nav on. And let's do the FLC on. It should take me to about 3,000 feet. Alright, there we go. Yeah, that's one of the cool things. Exactly that. Alright, this is Sky Vector, as you guys can see in game. Now let me have a look. Let me have a look. I need to export this first, because I need to sign in. That's a bit of a shame, but unfortunately it does happen. Let me see. Let me see. I need the... yep, my key pass. So I have the email and username, which is... Shoni is a total dumbass for making this trip. And my password is, of course, as always... Yep, you're gonna crash. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yep. There we go. Yes! Worked once again. Awesome. Haha. There we go. That's logged in right there. Then... now, you guys saw this one. Let me show you. Where is it? Where is it? Journey. Alright. So that's what we've done so far. That is what we've done so far. Yeah, that's really cool. It gives you so many options to do, and it's the game itself. I mean, you can fly it any way you like. You can do it any way you like. You can go anywhere you like. It was like Asobo just said, "Have the world and have fun." You know, that's basically it. So that's what we are doing. As you can see, this is how far we have flown so far. We have now flown at least about 7,000 nautical miles. This is in nautical miles right there. And then that's the amount of hours we did. Hey man. No, unfortunately, I couldn't watch. I only watched him for like 3 or 4 hours. Unfortunately, I totally missed Fabio's stream. By the way, the Flying Fabio. If you want to learn how to actually fly and become really good at his simulation, go check him out. The Flying Fabio is really, really cool. But I am going to look at that in the near future, Sirtlo. Yeah, I am. Thank you for the shout out, Andalia. Now, here comes the interesting part, and let's hope this loads up. Because usually it A, takes a while, and B, it's kind of big. It is kind. Yeah, it loads up. There we go. Fabio is indeed a great streamer, a great pilot, and a lovely guy. 5 hours of flight planning. Good God. Good God. And the funny thing is, it doesn't even surprise me, Sertlo. It does not even surprise me. All right. Yeah, he explains everything. And what I also liked is that he uses Sky Factor a lot. So that's kind of nice. Yeah. So, as I told you guys, this is what we've done so far. Now, where are we headed for? We are headed down right there, headed back up in Sweden onto Norway, then crossing onto Iceland. I'm not kidding you, Kurt. Look at this. We are heading back, flying over Scotland, flying around Ireland, into England, onto Belgium and Luxembourg, then to France, Spain, Portugal. We will be then flying all the way around the Mediterranean, of course, flying along Italy, up through Switzerland and Austria, then back down towards Greece, crossing over into Turkey, heading back down along Israel and Lebanon and Syria, into Egypt. Then we are flying around Africa, also taking along the Azores and the Canaries, the Virgin Islands right there. Then we will be flying all the way around there. Europe needs more trees, indeed. Taking in Madagascar and the Seychelles, flying up towards the Middle East, Central Asia, all the way through Central Asia, down towards India, taking along a part of the Himalayas, Southeast Asia, then around Australia, right there, all the way around Australia to New Zealand and back, flying along the, flying over a few islands in the French Polynesia. Hello, where's my, yeah, there it is, French Polynesia. Then heading back up again, let me see, all the way across the Philippines, into China, then heading back out of China, Mongolia, Japan, which we'll be doing a lot, all the way back along Russia towards Moscow, and all the way across the top back again towards Alaska right there, flying along the Alaskan coast. I have to zoom in and zoom out a little bit, guys, so yeah, sorry about that, but sometimes the textures aren't simply loading. Then we are flying a long way. Yeah, same here, Quert. Flying all the way across Canada, of course, British Columbia right there, heading along the west coast of America, and flying along every state which I can hit, then flying all the way down from Mexico, Nicaragua, right there, Honduras, onto, I think that's Colombia, if I'm not mistaken, then all the way down, Chile, Peru, and then on the way to Antarctica. We will be landing in Antarctica, because I found the airports actually and implemented them so we can land on Antarctica. Heading back all the way up, and yeah, I think that will be definitely will be the case, correct? Definitely. All the way back up along Brazil, across the Caribbean, on the east coast of America, then the east coast of Canada, flying along Greenland right there, across Greenland to Iceland, and then back down via England onto Netherlands once again. Thank you very much, Captain. Thank you for the raid, man. Thank you for the raid. Thank you very much. Hope you had a wonderful flight, by the way, Captain. Hope you had a wonderful flight. Yeah, today was, I think, the flight onto Nice, if I'm not mistaken. Hope it was good. Hey, Jamelo. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Sorry I couldn't join you, man. Sorry I couldn't join you. Give those raiders some love, guys. Give them some love. Yeah, show them who's boss. Yeah, let's bring him in. So yeah, that's basically my flight, guys. It is an epic all around the world, 220,000 nautical miles. Hiya, Captain. As I said, I hope you had a wonderful flight, man. Hope it was all you hoped for. Did you see Monaco? Was it looking good? So yeah, it is a immense flight, as you guys can see, and as so far I've only detailed the flight up to Norway. The rest of the flight I will need to bring in detail as well. So I'm constantly adding flight points to my flight plan. I'm constantly adding new things to see. And if you guys want to suggest locations that are on my flight path, please do so. Post them in Discord, and I will make sure to add them. For instance, we had Maud suggesting Tromso right there. I think it was Surdlo who wanted to fly over his house right there, which we are doing. And Worst Fingers added the Eye in Africa right there. So that's all tiny little places that we are adding with the suggestion of you viewers. So yeah, that's. Milan, darling, Milan. Oh, lovely. yeah, Genoa and then Nice. Yeah, you flew along Monaco, didn't you? Because there was a bit of uncertainty if Monaco was looking good, yes or no. By the way, I'm once again I'm back on from autopilot. I'm now flying manually again, and that's what I'm usually doing. Let's see if we can. Point this bucket of bolts down a bit, because we are now mostly flying over cloud cover, and I don't want to see the clouds, I want to see the ground. Yes, it is also 0 degrees. That's a shame. That's a bit of a shame. Yeah, I'm having the same problem actually. Lots and lots of cloudy. Welcome to my pea soup. Yes, this is my pea soup. We are now flying over Finland. We are flying on towards what's it called? I'm butchering those town names. It's horrible. Rovaniemi, and it's basically Santa Claus Village. If I'm not mistaken, it is Santa Claus Village. Yeah. Well, true. But I also like autumn. To be honest, I like autumn. I like winter. Yeah. Summer flights are really pretty, though. Yeah. I have to admit that. Summer flights are really pretty. But this is also very interesting, let's face it. I mean, you know, last week we flew over Finland, and it was Captain Arash actually who told me, well, look out for clouds, because I was flying at -5 degrees Celsius, I think. So every little bit of moisture made my plane freeze over. That was a little bit of a problem. Whew! Just noticed I was going way too fast, and I have... Yeah, exactly, Captain, exactly. I just noticed it. I was going like, wait a minute, what's going on here? I'm yapping all along, and once again, I'm ripping my own plane apart. That will be the second time. Oh, God, no, that would be the ultimate stupidity. Oh, God, no. They are going to temper down on the icing effect. Okay, that's interesting. That is interesting. Yeah. That's really annoying. Yeah, the storms that I flew in the 127 into a thunderstorm in Moldova. That was really interesting. I mean, that was one of the most intense flights I ever had. Truly one of the most intense flights I ever had. Well, it looks kind of weird, this, basically. But there is something down there. There is something down there. It is truly cloudy today, unfortunately. But hey, guys, that it is what it is. I am using actual real-time weather. I am... Oh yeah, okay. That's nice. I mean, the 320 does indeed have a. It does indeed have a good anti-icing system. However, the 127 does not. It does not have a. Yeah. I think I'm afraid I'm going to have to go above it. Unfortunately, I was hoping that it would be. Well, this is kind of cool. Look at that. It's like a small corridor. Let's try that. Ooh, yeah, that's nasty. That is nasty. I kind of like this view, actually. And we are going low and slow anyway, so yeah, yeah. No, it's. I think it's about up to I think 3,500 feet. So, yeah. But unfortunately, we are just looking at clouds then, and I don't want to just be looking at clouds. I want to see something of the surrounding areas. Indeed. Oh, thank you for the redeem. Thank you for the redeem. We'll do so, Jamal. Thank you. Thank you, Vel. Thank you very much. Hmm. Oh, do you have a force feedback? Do you have a force feedback joystick or a yoke or something like that? I mean, I heard the force feedback yokes are excessively expensive. And I myself, I am using a Logitech yoke, which I'm truly enjoying. And I was very fortunate to get my hands on one. My wife gave me one for my birthday in June. So I had it for quite a while. It was sitting in the box until the release of this flight simulator, and it hasn't. Well, it's. I won't say it's bolted onto my desk, but it's basically getting there. Yeah, it's basically getting there. Ah, okay, okay. Well, if I can suggest one thing, try to get your hands on a HOTAS or a yoke. It makes the game, it makes the simulation so much more enjoyable and so much more real. I mean, the fact that I have this throttle control right here makes it so nice. It makes it so nice. Yeah. Ah, okay. So you get the force feedback from the gamepad, basically. Yeah. That's pretty cool, actually. I never considered that. But that's pretty cool. So it's constantly vibrating in your hand when you're in a storm like that. That looks pretty, guys. Look at that. That is pretty dang gorgeous. That is pretty dang gorgeous. Oh, yeah. Wow. It is lovely. What a lovely sight to see this. Yeah, this is working for me. I am quite low, actually, so I have to really look out that I don't muck up, but yeah. And Rovaniemi should be in the distance right there. Ah, that's pretty cool. Unfortunately, of course, there has been quite a while that Microsoft Flight Simulator had the thunder bug. Which meant that even on a clear day, you'd be having thunderstorms left and right, which was really annoying. Thank God they fixed that. Thank God they fixed that. Yeah. Oh, really? You do? Oh, that's quite cool, actually. That is quite cool. Ah, come on, guys. This is truly beautiful. This is the reason why we are flying VFR flights, guys. Exactly right here. Yeah, exactly. This is the exact reason why we are flying over this beautiful, beautiful countryside right here. Just to check it out. I mean, look at that. The clouds in the distance right there. The sun going down slowly over Finland. And we are flying on towards the Bothnian Bay. Bothnian Bay. Right there. Towards the Baltic coast once again. Well, I can imagine if you get the force feedback, yeah, I can imagine that the responsiveness will trigger your senses towards if you're doing something right or something wrong. So yeah. No. I don't think it is. I mean, it's the same thing as driving a car. I mean, if you're driving a car and using your steering wheel, you're basically your hands are listening to the steering wheel. Let's face it. So yeah, it's. It's not that weird, actually. It's not that weird. I mean, it kind of makes sense. It kind of makes sense. And I know there are, for instance, flight yokes that have force feedback, but they are like, I think, like $2,500 to $3,000 or euros. And they're really expensive. Really expensive. And kudos to those who fly with a... yeah, because you make the bump, you get the vibrations once you hit the tarmac, of course, yeah. Oh, really? Cool. But yeah, it's kudos to those people that fly with a gamepad like you, Quert. I mean, it's wow, incredible. I couldn't do that. I really couldn't do that. Well, maybe I could if I had to, but yeah, you know, it's pretty dang hard. Pretty dang hard. And especially now that I'm used to flying with a flight yoke, it's so nice. It is so nice. I feel so privileged that I got my hands on one. I really do. I really, really do. I am very privileged with that. Yeah. Cover! So yeah, we are now flying on towards Rovaniemi, and Rovaniemi is said to be the home of Santa Claus. The Finnish had basically claimed Santa and said, well, he lives in Rovaniemi, so yeah. Yeah, that will be really interesting. That will be really interesting. Especially a rudder. But the funny thing is, the rudder, you use the rudder the mostly actually while doing taxiing, I found. So yeah. Basically, with I have a rudder and I do have the yoke and throttle control, which makes life so much easier. But I only mostly use the rudder when I'm doing approaches or when I'm actually have landed and doing the taxiing. It makes taxiing really easy, especially with large aircraft, especially with an A320 or a 747. Taxiing is really handy, but also in small craft like this. I mean. However, let's not hope they'll be mucking about with the sensitivity settings once again, because yeah, I had a few issues with that. And also I still have a broken toe, so that also hurts pretty much when I'm using the rudder. So yeah, it is incredible. I mean, the fact that you can look around like that, it's all there. It's all there. It's all correct. It's all perfect. I mean, it is incredible. Incredible. It is so beautiful. And look at that. I mean, the photorealism, it's like, yeah. Exactly. You can do it also to do flat turns. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. But this looks truly, truly amazing, guys. It still hurts a lot. It is healing, but it still hurts, unfortunately. Yeah, still taped. So, yeah, using the rudders is not one of my most favorite things at the moment, I admit. Yeah, it kind of hurts. Yeah, but it's healing, and yeah, it will take its time, unfortunately. It will take its time. But the fact that you can simulate so much in this game, and you can play it exactly to your own heart's content. That makes me makes it one of the truly better experiences that you can have on a PC at the moment. In my opinion, you know, I mean, I'm doing this crazy harebrained scheme. Flying just simply in a 172, and that's, well, the thing I'm doing the most right now. Unfortunately, that means that flying an A320 is sometimes I can do that a bit less, much less than I would like to. But yeah, that's okay, that's fine, you know. However, yeah, I mean, I've seen people that do the on-air thing, of course, and fly from A to B, and people who take it very seriously, like the Flying Fabio, for instance, who teaches their viewers so much on aviation and flying and stuff like that. I mean, and everyone that comes in chat, for instance, who also have good suggestions, tips, and hints on how to fly, how to do stuff. It's incredible. The community so far is, in my opinion, one of the best communities I've seen on Twitch. Period. Period. I mean, there is no toxicity. Everyone helps each other out. It is really, really cool. It is really cool. And I'm really enjoying that. I truly am. Look at that, guys. It looks so pretty. It truly does. Now we are headed towards... I see the Rovaniemi... hey, yeah, it is. It truly is. I mean, I hadn't had this much fun in a long while. You know what it feels like, funnily enough? I kind of compare it to a guild, you know, a guild in an MMO, where everyone helps each other out and everyone is working towards their own goals, but still contributing to each other and stuff like that. That's how it kind of feels, you know? That's kind of how it feels. So yeah, it's really strange, but really cool. I like it a lot, actually. I like it a lot. Look at that, guys. That is one pretty picture right there. That is a pretty picture right there. Wow. Really, really nice. Unfortunately, I think that Santa's village is hidden in the clouds. I can see the airport right there, and it should be beyond that. Right there, beyond that blinky light right there. It should be over there, but... Yeah, I can imagine, Captain. I can imagine, you know. As I said, I haven't flown simulators in about 15 years, at least, probably even more. Pretty sure it's even more. So yeah, this has been the first time that I've been flying in a long time. Other than that, I've been doing, of course, Elite Dangerous a lot, and I've also flown. I've also got a. I'm a Kickstarter backer for Star Citizen, but those are mostly, you know, space sims. So yeah, it's not like it's real world, real simulated anything. But this is the first time that it's actually come to the point that that you feel that there is something more going on than just a game. It's, you know, there's so much to learn, and that's the cool thing about it. There is so much to learn, and you can make it as serious as much as you want. You know, you can make it as serious as you want. Yeah. Star Citizen. No. I have never streamed Star Citizen. I've never streamed Star Citizen. So yeah, unfortunately, yeah. This is the first time I'm streaming. Actually, I've just been streaming for about 9 weeks. This is my 9th week. I have never streamed before. I've never done anything like this before. I've never streamed any game whatsoever. So this is the first time I'm streaming this. So yeah, no, I didn't. No, unfortunately, I did not. No, but I do own. I did do the Kickstarter backing thing, and yeah, well, so far it's still. How do we say this? It is interesting so far, Star Citizen. Let's face it, it's kind of controversial as well, of course. I mean, yeah, but it is interesting to say the least. But yeah, now I've only been streaming. No, not by a long shot. No, Indalia, not by a long shot. I think they're aiming for release at 2025, I think now, or something like that. So yeah, it's already been in development for at least 8 to 9 years, and there is a beta going on that is actually taking a little bit of shape. So it is getting there, but yeah, no. No, it will not. Unfortunately, it will not be released in your lifetime or my lifetime. Our grandchildren will have the enjoyment of playing Star Citizen. Yeah. So yeah, there's that. No, I'm pretty sure it's. I think they aim for an official release, but then in real life, yeah, exactly. I think they're aiming for an official release 2025. I'm thinking right now. So yeah, it's it's going to be a long while. Yeah. Maybe by the time we finally are done with this flight, we could skip over to Star Citizen. Who knows? By the time it might be finished in 4 years' time. So yeah. And there's thunder in the skies. There's thunder. There should not be any thunder, but there is. Now, if I'm not mistaken, right down there should be Santa's village. I think that's Santa's village. Let's wave to Santa, guys. Hello, Santa. Hello. Bring me my presents today. Yep, that's Santa's village. That is Santa's village right there. That's right there. Yeah. That's Santa's home. Hello, Mrs. Claus. Hello, Santa. Yes, it looks kind of crappy. I want to say there's no Christmas tree, but there are a lot of Christmas tree, actually. However, undecorated. And that's a bit of a bummer. Yeah. All I want for Christmas is you. Oh, that was kind of bad and lame. Oh, God, that's going to be a meme again, isn't it? Yep. Ah, why don't... And Dahlia, why do I keep doing that? Why? Why? I mean, why? I know what Flo is going to do. I know Flo is going to clip it. I know he is. Yeah. There's that. And the thing is, I can't even deny it. She's right, I am an idiot. Oh, yeah. She's right, she's absolutely right. I am an idiot. You're such an idiot. But yeah, that's me. And there's proof of that. A lot of proof. Yeah. So this is the multiple clips. Multiple upon multiple clips. Exactly that. Yep, unfortunately there is way too much proof. Yep, the best is still your crash. Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one. That was a absolute doozy. Yes, it was. It was. Well, we are now flying over Rovaniemi, and it is mostly indigenous Sami people who live here. Those are the indigenous people of Finland. And it is also the capital of Lapland. This, yeah. And the home of Santa Claus. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Yeah, I think I am following. Yeah, exactly. I am following the. That's you saw that very good, man. That's that. Yeah. You know what? You know what I'm going to do. You know what? Let me have a look because normally there will be a map right there. At least we have a map, so you guys can see where I am going. Yeah. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit, at least that's a little bit better. Not quite what I meant to do, but yeah, it's unfortunately, apparently, SimToolkit Pro updated again and broke, well, basically everything. Yeah. It broke basically everything. Oh, however, we still can do, of course, the, let me see, ETE, estimated time of arrival. That still works, so that's good. But yeah, it's yeah, Jamal. We are now heading along the river, following the river, basically towards the towards Kemi, which is on the Botnian coast, and we will then be following the coast all along via Ula and then onto Vaasa. Yeah, And there we will be landing. There we will be landing. We will be touching down our Tutsis. Yes, we will. So, yeah, that's where we are headed right now. Right here, right now. Right here, right now. So, yeah. But it is kind of pretty, guys. Look at that. It is truly beautiful. This is truly the most mysterious looking flight I have ever had so far. You know, it's kind of misty and gloomy, but still you can see the lovely views from the sun going down, and yeah, it's pretty dang cool actually. It is. Dresden in Deutschland, jawohl. Perfect weather to visit Dracula. Yeah, exactly. Well, we did visit Dracula actually. I mean, if you remember, we flew over Bran Castle during a thunderstorm. So how cool is that? I mean, there's not many people who can say that. Oh, you did? Well, you can look back on the VOD, my dear. You can look it back. You know what? Maybe. When's the October? When's the... oh, we already had Halloween, of course. Yeah, that's the thing. Ah, that's a bit of a bummer. Yeah, we already had... oh. Is it the wrongest... Oh, okay, it is. That is pretty cool. Are you from Finland, Jamal? Because you know quite a lot, actually, about Finland. So, I'm guessing you are Scandinavian or Finnish? I guess you are. Norway. Ah, Norwegian. Ah, of course. We will be flying in Norway, not next week, but the week beyond that. We will be following basically along the entire coastline, so I will be flying all the way up towards... where am I flying towards? I am flying towards... no, let me have a look. Let me have a look. Is that still... Yeah. As you can see... Bode. Bode? I don't know. I'm sorry for butchering your beautiful language and all the names in your beautiful countries. I mean, I'm horrible. I'm sorry, Jamal. I'm sorry. I truly am. If you can do it phonetically, I will be able to pronounce it properly. There we go. Bodu. Bodo? Bodu. Bodu? Bodu. Bodu. Yeah. Alright. We will be heading all the way up through Sweden, as you can see. Then we will be circling back around around the coast of Norway, heading back down towards Oslo, then on towards Bergen, and then across to the Faroe Islands. So this will be we will be landing Friday. We will be landing here in Torsby. And then I think it will take about a week to fly up towards the north of Norway. And then that week beyond that, speaking of pronunciation, oh, here we go. We have been trying to learn Captain Arash a few pronunciations in amongst Dutch. Oh, by the way, if you want to hear it, the actual pronunciation of Neuschwanstein is actually Castle Neuschwanstein. Yeah, it is. So you weren't far off, Captain. Neuschwanstein. Yes. Funny that. Alright, so we will be flying now. As I said, we will be flying... I don't think anyone can beat me with bad pronunciation. Just give me a try. I dare you. I double dare you. I screw up so many languages, so many city names, and I screw up so many, especially in Scandinavia. It's really hard. I mean, it's really hard. And Finnish is a real strange language even. It's so weird. Shoni will try. And not only try, my dear. I will not only try, but succeed. Yes, because, and you stated it already, I'm an idiot. Yes, I am. So therefore, I will probably be botching it up horribly. So there's that. Why is GPS tracking not working? There it is. That should be working. Yeah, I'm just as bad as you, mate. I'm just as bad as you, you know. I'm just as bad as you. But yeah, am I flying over Bodu? 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 Bodu, yeah, I think Bodu. Let me have a look. Now I'm interested to know if I'm flying over it, Jamal. Where is Bodu? Where is Norway? I may be flying over it, actually. I may be flying over it. It should be. No, I'm missing out. It should be somewhere over the rainbow. It should be here somewhere, I'm guessing. Oh yeah, there we go. It's actually one of my my flight path points. That's actually one of my flight path points right there. I am flying over your airport. Or at least there should be an airport right there. Yeah, it is. Yep. Flying over it. There you go. Yep. So basically I will be flying over your home. Yes, I am, and I'm also flying over Sutlo's home as well. We made a slight detour in our flight plan, which I do not mind at all, which I highly enjoy actually. But yeah, it comes to new words and stuff exactly, especially with people's names. Yeah, yeah. I've always I've botched up a few of those as well. Not intentionally. I never do that intentionally. Never, ever. But I'm great at botching up names and names of people, of towns, or whatever. I'm screwing up everything. I am screwing up badly. Yeah, and I'm not even ashamed of it. I know I'm a screw up, and a big one at that. Both, yeah. Names, nicknames, whatever. I'll botch it up. Yeah, names of countries, names of, well, not countries. Usually, I get the countries right. Usually, yeah, that's the one thing I get right. But names of people, and I don't think there should be hills like that right there. I think that is looking like, yeah, definitely. Look at that, guys. Oh, let's have a look at that. I think there's something really strange going on right there. And that's a bit of a shame because Asobo said, by the way, that there are a lot of glitches like this in Scandinavia. Mountains just popping up where there shouldn't be any. I mean, and look at that right there. Look at that right there. That's not right. That's a hump in a river. Where's that coming from? I mean, come on. That's not right. What's that? It's a river mountain, exactly. That is a river mountain right there. That is so weird. And it disappears when you fly over it. It's an amazing river mountain. It disappears. When you fly over it, it disappears. Will it pop up again? I'm not sure. So that was kind of interesting. And there's another one right there in the distance. It's moving. It's the Loch Ness Monster, but then in Scandinavia. Dun, dun, dun. That's so... Oh, it's back! It's back! So that's really weird. The thing is, unfortunately... well, fortunately for those that fly in Scandinavia a lot, Asobo is currently working very hard to correct those kind of errors. And it's going to be corrected quite soon, actually. They specifically mentioned Scandinavia in the last Q&A they had within the developers Q&A. And they basically said that they were working on fixing the glitches in Scandinavia. However, by the time we are leaving Scandinavia, then we will probably get the update. So we won't be seeing the updated version of Scandinavia, unfortunately. Unfortunately, by that time we will have left Scandinavia, and that will be, yeah, well, at least in 2 weeks. I think it's going to be implemented in the next patch, if I'm not mistaken, and that should be at least 3 to 4 weeks away. If I'm, yeah, 3 to 4 weeks away, I think. So, yeah. So that's, yeah, that's a bit of a shame, unfortunately. But it's good news for those that fly in Scandinavia a lot. So for those people flying, there's going to be a lot of changes, yeah. There's going to be a lot of changes coming up. And Asobo also said that they would be, of course, doing the big patches, but should problems arise sooner, that they will start to implement smaller patches during weekends, just to update. I'm not sure. Greenland is, of course, isn't a part of Scandinavia. Iceland, however, I'm not sure if Iceland is a part of Scandinavia. Is it? Does anyone know that? I'm not sure. In my mind, it is, but it always was. But yeah, to be honest, I'm not sure if Iceland is actually a part of Scandinavia. But Greenland isn't, so that shouldn't get the update. That shouldn't get the update. Unfortunately. So there are still really weird mountains over there and glitches and stuff like that. And I think they're also in discussion with Russia at the moment for geographical data to improve the quality of the maps in Russia, because apparently it's pretty bad in Russia as well. There are a lot of people in Russia complaining that textures aren't loading correctly, or things look really weird. And it would be cool if they could also add things like that. I mean, and that's the thing, you know. It's well, the release was half of August, so that's August, September, October, November. So we're basically down to just 3 months of release in this game, in this simulation. It's just been released for 3 months. I mean, and they simulated the entire world. Of course, they can't fly everywhere and see everything. I mean, yeah. Basically, all those glitches and all those errors, they have to come from players like us, who report strange bugs like this, so they can correct it. So that's what it basically comes down to. But just imagine, guys, it's only been out for like 3 months, this simulation. 3 months, and we already have this. I mean, how cool is that? Yeah, exactly. Norway, Sweden, and Denmark. Yeah, that was what I was thinking too when they said Scandinavia. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. That kind of makes sense. Iceland is simply too far out. It's beyond Scotland and Scotland and England, of course. So yeah.
123.85 Cessna Sierra November Golf.
But yeah, it's the Faroe Islands, Finland, and Iceland. Sometimes. Oh, okay. So, but it kind of depends then. It kind of depends. Because the Faroe Islands, are they an autonomous state? Actually, are they a country, or are they part of England or Norway? I don't know, actually. Haven't looked into that. I have not looked into that so far. Because I don't think Faroe Islands are actually an autonomous Danish. Ah, yeah, that would, yeah, okay, that would, okay, that would make sense. That would make sense. Yeah, okay. There we go. Hydrate. Wait. Oh my god. There goes my bubble cap. Son Got it.
You naughty, naughty bottle cap.
Yes. You listen to Daddy. Alright, so. Yeah, that would make sense that it's Danish again. Yeah, drinking problem, yeah, as always. Yeah, especially this region. I mean, thank you for joining me, man. That's, yeah. That's really helpful and I'm learning a lot. So, that's really cool. And the cool thing is, I will never visit, unfortunately, beautiful Scandinavia ever in my lifetime. There's a good chance I will never visit it. Thanks, I have internet. Ah, the joys of Google, the joys of Google. But yeah, it's it's so cool to see what all these countries look like, and you have a mental picture in your head, but it's usually it's so vastly different when you actually fly over it. I mean, of course, we all know what Italy looks like. We all know what Spain looks like. We all know what France looks like. But to be honest, I mean, you hear about, well, it's really green. They've got large forests, the large forests in Scandinavia. Until you actually fly over them and see how vast those forests actually are. I mean, there's forest everywhere. It's all gone green. But yeah, it's it's wow. So it's truly amazing to finally get an indication of how countries actually look from above. It's truly amazing, in my opinion. And that's why I'm enjoying. It's not like I'm I'm doing this flight and I have to get it done. It's more like, this is more like a somewhat of a strange vacation. I'm flying from one vacation destiny to another, taking in the sights, and I always found that even in my youth. Hey, Eldubs! It was eerie. Yeah, I can imagine that. Eldubs, did you use the scenery they made for Chernobyl? I also flew over Chernobyl a few weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, and yeah, it's. Yeah, exactly. That's quite true there. Yeah. Oh, you should have. It's really cool. It's mainly. Unfortunately, it's just the power plant itself. It's not like the reactor, but yeah, it really is. Yeah, it really is kind of weird. I mean, especially Pripyat, where you fly over it. I mean, it's just usually when you have a town, you can basically map it out quite nicely, and it looks actually like a town. And in Pripyat, it's just buildings. Yeah, it's just exactly. But the buildings also dotted around in the forest. It looks really strange. It looks really strange. I flew around it twice, but and unfortunately Pripyat isn't modeled, but it still looks really cool. I mean, you could make out a few things right here and there. So that's exactly the thing, yeah. But if you go to, I have a website. If you go to my Discord channel, on my Discord channel you can find a link there to the mods I'm using. You know what? I'll look it up. I'll look it up for you. As long as I don't crash. I have to mind that I don't crash, guys. Make sure I don't crash. Make sure I don't crash. Let me have a look. What's it called? Oh, Flight Sim 2. Yeah. First of all, this is a really, really, really good site for adding community-made sceneries and mods and stuff like that. So that's really, really cool. But if you go to scenery by country, and there is only one scenery actually for the Ukraine. Let me have a look. Scrolling down. Or maybe they added a few now as well, but yeah. Yeah, nope, still the one. There you go. There you go. That's actually, if you download and install that, that's Chernobyl right there. That's the mod that I used, and it looks really cool. It does add a bit of flavor to the. It's just a power plant, but still, yeah. It's just a power plant, but it looked really weird, and it was really cool to see. Unfortunately, however, they did not do the sarcophagus right, so that was a bit of a shame. But the power plant itself looks a lot better. I think actually people landed on this model. There were people there that actually landed their planes on Chernobyl. Who knew? Who knew that you could do that? But yeah. And for those that do not know, the Flight Sim 2 website is really cool. Well, if you can do that, I can highly recommend it, L-Dubs. I can highly recommend that. It is so cool to do. It is so cool to do. I mean, it's so much fun. You see so much of the world. You actually see so much of the world. I mean, look at that. Finland, right there. I mean, I'll never be there. I'll never be there, but but I know what it looks like now. That's what it looks like. A lot of green. So yeah, I can highly recommend this to anyone. It is so enjoyable. You will be having so much fun. And as I said, I am doing this in the Cessna 172. I'm doing it low and slow. So basically, it's well, now it's 140 knots, but yeah, it's basically usually around 120, 110, 120, 120 knots. So yeah. It's in the in the game itself, you mean, or okay, in the in flight simulator, in this flight simulator, you are an X-plane or prepared or. And I still see a lot of people that highly invested into X-plane, for instance. Yeah, exactly. Also flight sim, the older one. Yeah, okay. I see a lot of people who are still very highly invested into things like prepared and X-plane, who are still flying there simply because, well, basically they paid a lot of money on third-party develop planes and sceneries and stuff like that. So I can imagine that, but it would not surprise me that in a year's time, most of those community will slowly but steadily also will be switching towards Microsoft Flight Simulator simply because of this. Simply because of this. I mean, even the yeah, exactly. The X-plane does look really good. It does, but this looks a lot better. Let's face it. And I mean, they are still doing so much tweaking on this game. It's just been released for like 3 months. You know, it's yeah, exactly. Well, that exactly what you are saying, Captain Arash, and that's what I mean. I mean. As long as people, as long as those third-party developer aircraft and those study aircraft level aircraft are not in Flight Simulator, a lot of the people that are highly invested into either prepared or in X-Plane 11 will still be flying those simulators. And don't get me wrong, they are pretty damn good. I mean, yeah. I only fly online on Fridays, L-Dubs. I have what you call Free Flight Friday, which means that all my viewers and all my followers can fly along with me. You can download the flight plan for that, and I make that available each and every week, so you guys can download it and fly along with me. On the Friday flight, yeah, I open it up for Fridays, yeah. Other than that, no, I use the real-time traffic. I use the real-time weather. I do not use the real-time time, however. If I would be using that, it will be looking like this. 1327. It will be looking like this, which is actually kind of pretty. This is real time right now. This is real time in Finland right now. This is what it looks like. But I usually and still thunder, and I'm pretty sure that's a bug because there is no thunder going on here. There is no thunderstorm right here. So that's, again, hey, that bug is back. That's enjoyable. But yeah, it's sunset. Sunset, unfortunately. Yeah, I am flying, because I'm flying from the Netherlands, there is a 1 hour time difference, and we are basically around the Arctic region, so the sun sets even earlier than that. Yeah, so there's, yeah, unfortunately. But it does look pretty, let's face it. I mean, come on, that looks really, really dang pretty. It truly, truly looks amazing. By the way, we are heading towards the Bothnian Bay right there. That's the northernmost part of the Baltic Sea. And then we will be flying along the coast towards, and I'm going to butcher another town. Yes, here it comes. Oulu. Oulu, Oulu. Something like that. Something like that. And thanks to Jamal, we've discovered that we were flying along the longest river in Finland. Right there. That's the longest river right there. Lots of empty land. Yeah, lots of green actually. Lots and lots of forest in Finland. I mean, everywhere. Everywhere forest. We've flown over, for instance, Poland, which is mainly Poland, and I found, I'm not sure, because you also flew over Ukraine, of course. That's a lot of rural countries, but yeah. No, not many villages and towns. There are a few dotted around here and there, but they hardly show up because they're all nestled in forests and stuff like that. But yeah, and here you can see that it's becoming more rural. But yeah, it is quite different than for instance, Ukraine and... thank you for the follow, man. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate that. It's quite different than, for instance, Poland, which is very rural. Denmark also as well, very rural. I did not expect that, but it was. And it really reminded me of the... Denmark really reminded me of the Netherlands, funnily enough. But yeah, and... but this is way more forest right there. It's forest everywhere. Finland is forest and lakes. And they weren't kidding when they say it's forest and lakes. It is forest and lakes. Lots of agriculture, yeah. Oh, cool. We do have a few people from Australia actually here normally. So yeah. Look at that, guys. That is one pretty picture right there. You know what? We'll be flying real time right now. We'll be flying. We'll be keeping this. I like this. I like this a lot. So yeah. Yeah, in Denmark there was also a lot of agriculture. As I said, Denmark reminded me really a lot of the Netherlands actually. Basically the same kind of vibe. You know, it's yeah. It's basically the same kind of vibe. But this is pretty dang cool. Shame of the thunderbug again, but yeah. But seeing as I'm flying really low, I'm not going to... Yeah, a whole lot of flat. A whole lot of flat. Yeah, I like... so far, as long as it's not getting dark, I think I'll stick to the sunset. It looks pretty. Let's face it. It looks... That's one pretty picture, guys. Right there, over Finland. It is huge. I mean, it just goes on and on and on and on and on. And we've been flying along it for basically since the start of my flight. Basically since the start of my flight I've been flying along this. So that's at least 140 nautical miles, I'm thinking. That's about 300 kilometers at least. But there's the Bothnian Bay, guys. And that's Kemi right there in the distance. This is the airport next to it. This is looking truly, truly cool. Yep. No, it's actually not of the biggest one. It's actually pretty small. It's not that big. I think it's like 150,000 people, so it's not that huge. Not much bigger than my hometown, basically. But yeah. I mean, the biggest country, the biggest city in Finland is Helsinki. Let's face it. Yeah. Which is also really cool to fly over, by the way. I can truly recommend that. It is a very, very cool town to fly over. Lots of lovely things to see. So yeah. Yeah, it seemed to clear up a little bit, but it wouldn't surprise me if it would pop back in a few minutes. I mean, we are heading back into cloud cover right there. It is again. Yep. I mean, it's just basically the cloud cover that's coming in. So yeah. But it does look pretty. It does look really pretty. Ooh, thunderstrike right there in the distance. 20,000 even. Oh, there you go. Kemi is 20,000 people? I thought it was like 100,000, or is that the town next to it? I'm not sure. Could be. It's like... let me see what's next to Kemi right there. Keminma or something like that. It's... Yeah. Hey, Don. Good to see you, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day, dude. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. It is nicely spread out. Yeah, I mean, it does look lovely. Other than this commercial part right here. But this is basically the deep water port for the Botnium Bay. So yeah. That's the port area right there. The main port area. And other than that, it's a really, really nice looking town. Actually. Lovely harbor right there for sailboats. And pleasure. Yeah, look at that. So that's not bad. And don't forget, guys, Scandinavia is really up there with high living standards. So do not underestimate that. Do not underestimate that. But yeah, it's. I hope you're having a wonderful day, by the way, Don. Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. Glad to see you guys all joining here. Glad to see you're all having a little bit of fun. Look at that, guys. Now that is a pretty, pretty picture. Local wildlife population, culture, and religion. Yeah, that will be cool. That will be cool, L-Dubs. Yeah, I'd go for that one in a second. I definitely go for that one in a second. Most definitely. Screenshot, yeah. And the moment's gone. Although the light is still lovely, bouncing off my my wings right there. But yeah, that would be really cool. That would be really cool. Well, you should be asking indeed Endalia. If one knows Don, it is Endalia. It is Endalia. Hijacking your chat. I know, man. I know. But if you want to have fountain pen questions, ask Endalia. Trust me. Hey, Buckfin! Dude! Haven't seen you in quite a while right there. Man! Hope you are having a wonderful, wonderful time. Yeah, that would be cool, L-Dubs. It would be really cool if that would be an option. That would be really nice. I have no clue how to implement that, but that would be really cool. But by the way, Buckfan, hope you're having a wonderful day and had a wonderful weekend and laughed and smiled a lot. That's very important, as you know. Yeah, but sure, if you can get that to work. As I said, I have no clue how that could be implemented. Maybe with a direct link to Wikipedia or something like that. I don't know. I mean, you can. basically import stuff if you want to. I mean, they imported Sky Factor, and that's basically a website. So yeah, this is simply a website, nothing more, nothing less. So that should be good. That should be doable, apparently. Oh, let's follow the coastline, shall we? Let's follow that coastline. Where is it? Where is it? I know you're there. You sneaky coastline. I know you're there. Show yourself. Oh, there you are. Show thyself. There it is. Look at those clouds, guys. Look at that. Now, that is one pretty picture right there. As I said, I am at the moment flying real time. So, yeah. Basically, yeah, it basically ends up into the North Sea. So, yeah. If you look at that right there, we are now flying right here. This is the Bothnian Bay. This is the Baltic Sea. Unfortunately, I cannot. You know what? I'm doing it differently. Nope, I'm heading back right there. And we'll be doing that right there for the map. Thunder and lightning! Oh my, oh my. As you can see, we are now flying right there. This is the Bothnian Bay. That heads up straight here into the Baltic Sea, and that flows onto the North Sea and then the Atlantic. So yeah, it's basically all the way open, yeah, open into the ocean eventually. But yeah, there is a direct connection right there. There is definitely a direct connection. Wow! Look at that, guys! Look at that! That is pretty cool. That is pretty cool. Let's go a little bit lower. Oh man, no problem. No problem. You never, ever, ever have to apologize for that. If you can't make it, you can't make it. That's all fine, man. That's all fine. It's your time, not my time. I'm here anyway. So if you just want to pop in once in a while and have fun, please do so. Please do so. Never, ever apologize for not being there. Other than, well, maybe you missed out on one or two incredibly stupid things I did. So, yeah. But just don't ever let it happen again. What he says. What? Yeah. No, man. You never, ever, no one ever has to apologize for anything here. Other than if you are making, yeah, well. Oh, military training, really? Hope it all went well, man. I hope it all went well for you. Hope it went well. And hope you enjoyed it. That's also very important. That is also very, very important. Oh, pretty, pretty, pretty. Look at that. That's pure eye candy right there, guys. Come on. This is exactly the reason why I'm playing this simulation. Exactly this. Exactly this. Because it looks truly awe-inspiring. It looks so dang cool. This is just pretty as F. Really. I'm just enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself. So yeah, it's you know, it's but also for those guys lurking out there, and gals, of course. Do not forget the gals. I mean, if you're a lurker and you just want to enjoy the chat and me yapping about, it's all fine. If you want to follow, give me a follow. Give me a follow. If you don't, then don't. That's all up to you, guys. It is up to you, and it does not matter to me. I'm just simply enjoying myself, and I will be doing this flight anyway. Anyway, I will be doing it anyway because I'm an idiot. So yeah, I am an idiot. I could be playing Cyberpunk 2077, but no, well, I can't at the moment. It's been postponed again, but you know, you guys know what I mean. Yeah, you know what I mean. I am truly, I just want to see the world, and I'm glad you guys can all come along with me, so yeah. Playing Ark. Ooh, that's been a long while ago since I installed that game. Never really could get into Ark, actually. Never could get into that. I mean, I like the idea of the survival and the dinosaurs and stuff like that. But yeah, somehow it just never. Yeah. Oh, okay. Did ya? That's cool. Well, I hope you had a wonderful time, Buck fan. I hope you had a wonderful, wonderful time. Yes, I do. No, I could never get really into Ark somehow. Yeah. Although it looked really cool, but funnily enough, yeah. Actually, at the moment, I'm also playing, next to this, I'm playing Subnautica Below Zero. I've been a backer for a long time as well. And they implemented the storyline with fully voice-acted lines are in the game. Which sounds okay. It's a little bit different. And I'm not sure about the story now, because they changed that around a lot. But it's not bad, and it's actually a pretty cool game, actually. Yeah. Way, way off in release. It will be a long time before they will be releasing that, but still, yeah. I'm thinking I may be having to switch over to... switch the weather back a little bit. Yep. Or not the weather, but the time, actually. So let's do that, because it will be getting dark pretty dang soon. We may be switching around a little bit just to see, but yeah, that was pretty cool. 20-kilometer sprint. Good lord. I can't even sprint 20 meters, let alone 20 kilometers. 14... 13, 46. That's the one. Yep. That's the one right there. Ooh, this also looks very nice. Golden hour. I think I just found the golden hour. That's cool. Flying a little bit low over the ocean. That's very, very low, yeah. Oh, cool, man. Cool. Yeah, I'll be starting at 1 p.m. CEST. If you want to fly along with me, you can, of course. And you can download the link right there. That's my flight plan for next Friday. We will be flying from Stockholm via Gothenburg and Carlsbad onto Torsby. Yeah. And it should be a really, really cool flight. So, yeah. Oh, no, 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 no. I have to get a little bit higher. I'm gaining a little bit of height. I mean, this is really low. Let's face it, that's really low. And I'm flying low and slow, but not that low. Not that low. No, come on. Up, 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 hobbits. Come on. Flying along the coast of Finland. Onto Ulu. And every August in yeah, sure, you can jump on whenever you like, L-Dubs. You can jump on whenever you like. I mean, there are people jumping on and off whenever they want, and it's not obligatory. Oh, jeez. Anyway, obligatory. I mean, people are jumping on and off. You can fly any airplane you want. Oh, by the way, if you want, if you have a specific livery that you want to use, make sure to post it in the Discord channel. I will be installing it so people can see the livery that you are flying in. So yeah, I'll be doing that as well. Yeah. Oh, it's such a shame, Don Don. That's a shame. That's a shame. You will be missed, sir. You will be sorely missed. Of course. Dude, definitely. But there are a lot of Free Flight Fridays coming up. So yeah. There are a lot of Free Flight Fridays coming up. Trust me. We will be doing this for a long, 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 long time. Yeah. Really, really long time. Trust me. So don't worry, man. You're always welcome to fly along. You're always welcome to fly along. But yeah, it's Don Don Pampan has, for instance, a custom-made livery for him, the Mausu livery, and I've installed that especially for him, or anyone else who wants to use the Mausu livery. So yeah, Dragos is flying the King Air usually with the onto Estonia next. Actually, no. We came from Estonia. You might think because we are now heading down that we are heading for Estonia. No, no, no. We came from Estonia, fly all the way up through Finland, and then flew flying back down again across to Stockholm. So yeah, it's that's actually what we are doing. As I can show you right here, we came from Estonia, right there, Tallinn. And we went all the way up towards the eastern part of Finland and then heading back down again, then towards Stockholm and then heading back up again through Sweden. And then back down again along Norway onto Iceland. So yeah. Exactly. Yeah, it was a bit of a... Yeah. It's absurd. It's absurd, actually. It is truly absurd. Let me show you. Yeah, I can. Yeah, I know why you're confused. I know why you're confused, but yeah. Then after Iceland, I will be heading back toward via the Faroe Islands, right there, and then on towards Western Europe, flying all the way around the Mediterranean, taking in also Switzerland and Austria, right there. All the way flying across Lebanon, Israel, Syria, right there. And then all the way around Africa. And yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. Yeah, I did. I actually did. All those points are actually airports. Flying through Central Asia, India, the Himalayas right there. Right down there, Indonesia, Australia, New Zealand. I was really looking forward to that one. Flying then all the way along French Polynesia, back through the Philippines onto China. From China, we are heading towards Mongolia and then to Japan. Adelaide. Yeah, we are flying across Adelaide. Yeah, we are flying across Adelaide. And then we are headed back towards Russia, towards Moscow actually, and then all the way back again towards Alaska. We will be crossing from Russia to Alaska right there. From Alaska, we will be doing a large part of Canada, heading back on the eastern coast or the western coast of America, all the way down towards Mexico and South America, all the way around South America, crossing over to Antarctica, heading back up again, Brazil, the Caribbean, Western America, and then all the way through a part of Canada again, crossing over to Greenland, Iceland, and then back to the Netherlands. So that's, as you can see right there, 226,600 and 226,000 plus nautical miles. So that's basically about hitting Everest. It's in there. Well, I'm not sure if I can reach it because of the icing problem and the height, but right, the flight right there. As you can see, it's from Kathmandu. We will be hitting Paru, and then all the way right there to, I think that's Paru. I think, I'm not sure. I can add New Brunswick. Yeah, sure, I can add New Brunswick, man. No problem. I will be adding that to the list. Yeah, no problem, Captain. Of course. I will be adding that. But yeah, I will be flying, with a bit of luck, I will be trying to fly along along Mount Everest. I'm not sure if I can. I'm not sure because of the icing problems and stuff like that. But if I can make it work, I will. I will. And I'm really looking forward to those flights, yeah. Ooh, turf war between Dragons and Captain Arash. Yeah. Exactly, that's my main worry, L-Dubs. Yeah, that's exactly my main worry. Because of the height. Although, I'm not sure who is also flying in a 152 again. Was that you, Serdlo? If he's still here, I'm not sure. I think it was Serdlo, who is at the moment flying also around the world in a 152. Captain Arash is doing exactly the same thing, by the way. Or was it you, Captain? I'm not sure. But I believe there was someone who pushed his Cessna 152 to at least 14 or 16,000 feet, I think. Okay, bring your own oxygen, but yeah. I mean, it's kinda, yeah. You know, so yeah, it apparently you can fly it up to 15, 16,000 feet, but that's really, really pushing it. And I'm not sure that it is possible, that I'm a good enough pilot to do that. I'm pretty sure I'm not, actually. So, yeah. Oh, that's a bit of a shame, Pug fan. Yeah, and the thing is that it's really hard to get your hands on flight jokes and HOTASs at the moment still. It is really hard, yeah. You fine until 14,000 feet. Well, have you looked at me? Do I look healthy? I mean, come on. Even simulated, I will not be able to make that. No, I'm not sure, actually. I have no clue if I can make that, yeah. There are some regulations by the FAA, yeah. Yeah. That does not surprise me. That does not surprise me at all. That does not surprise me at all. But yeah, it's, you know. Yeah, exactly. We would be horrible there. Yeah, it would be a one big mess. But simulated, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? By the way, Olu Approach has a each year it has the Air Guitar World Championship in Olu. That's the Air Guitar Championships. I mean, what do I do for workout? I usually take a bag of potato chips and I lift that about 3 or 4 times and put it in a bowl. And then I lift the bowl. So, there's that. No problem, man. Thank you for joining me, Captain. And thank you for the raid, man. I truly appreciate it. I truly, truly do. I truly, truly do. For those that do not know, check out Captain Arash. He is a really cool streamer. He's also flying around the world in a 152. Not doing the exact mad same thing that I'm doing, but yeah, it's he's a really cool streamer, so go check him out. He's a really cool streamer. Give him some love. Give him some love. But we are making great time, by the way, guys. We are now heading towards Olu, and then we will be on our last leg. Gonna get a 6-pack soon. Yeah, a 6-pack of beer. So there's that. Yeah. Although I bye-bye, man. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much for joining me. Hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day. But yeah, it's yeah, a 6-pack. No. I did, however, when I was a lot younger, I did work out quite a lot. Actually, I worked out 6 times a day. So did someone mention beer? And I woke up. So she's alive. No, when I was a lot younger, I used to work out 6 days a week, 4 hours a day in the gym. So yeah, that was, but that was a long long, long, 6 times a week, 6 times a week. Long, long, long time ago. Yeah. That was a long time ago. Alright guys, this is, if I'm not mistaken, Oulu. And we are now headed towards Vaasa. Words are hard. At times. A small mispronunciation here and there doesn't hurt anyone. You guys know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yes. And thunder struck in the distance. It's really funny that that bug is back again. I'm really sure there aren't any thunderstorms in the neighborhood, so it's following me around again. Really annoying. Yeah. You actually have a good point there, Pug fan. Yeah, you actually have a really good point there, yeah. Who, me? Herman Vinkers? Yeah, of course I do. For those that do not know Herman Vinkers is a Dutch comedian. Really dry humor. Really funny though. But yeah, jogging and cycling is always a good thing. And the funny thing is... yeah, exactly, true. That is quite true. That is quite true. But yeah, it's... the funny thing is, I live in the Netherlands, well known for its cycling, and I have a bicycle, which I never use because, you know, you get all sweaty and stuff and like that. It's... you know, and you have to move your legs to pedal around and move the bike, and I'm getting tired just thinking of it. No, I should look after my health. That is quite true. That is quite true. By the way, everyone should look after their health. It is always a very, very wise thing to do. Cheers. Water, by the way. I must admit that I am drinking a lot more water since I'm streaming. A lot. That much. However, where is that? There should be an... There definitely should be an airport right here somewhere. And usually you can see it, but... Yep, nothing. If one of you guys picks it up, please let me know. I can't find it. Let me oh, hang on a minute. It's right there in the distance. Now I see it. There it is. We found it. Which means that this is not Oulu, but right there in the distance is Oulu. Yeah. Yeah, you are quite right. I know. Unfortunately, I do like good food. I'm not that much of a meat eater, actually. I do like meat. I'm not a vegetarian by a long shot. Trust me. But yeah, I do like meat, but I don't eat meat every single day during the week. I mean, we do have our meat-free days, so that's going pretty well. But I should work out a lot more than I do right now. Unfortunately, I am quite busy at the moment, which isn't an excuse. I know it isn't, but yeah, you know, you have to make time for things like that, and especially your health. It is very important. Let's face it. But yeah, as of now, I'm still pretty damn good. Although I couldn't do anything at the moment anyway because I broke my toe, which hurts like hell. But yeah. Makes it really interesting when using my rudder, by the way. It makes it really interesting. I try not to wince as much on screen, but... yeah. It is healing, but it's... especially when you have to brake. And you have to use your toes. Oh, that hurts. That hurts. I am once again reminded then of my own stupidity, yeah. Well, now I'm eating a lot of vegetables and not as much meat as I used to. And also either pasta or potatoes or stuff like that, but not much. You know, it's not like humongous plates full of it. It's reasonable, normal amounts. I think if you calculate it, actually I come to about 2,500 calories a day, something like that. Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah, that's it. That is a good point, Endalia. Yeah, what works for one person might not work for another, and yeah, you know. But thank you for wanting to look after that. Thank you. I do appreciate that. So yeah, I do appreciate it. But as Endalia says, it might not be. Yeah, what works for one person does not work for another. And that's quite true. That is quite true. That is quite true. Look at that, guys. Let's hope so, Pug fan. Let's hope so. Yeah, let's hope so. Let's hope so. I think it's such a shame that lightning bug showed up again. It should not be this bad right here. It is really, really annoying. You know what? I'm going to give something a try, and maybe that works. Because I do have... yeah. That does look a lot better, actually. I think... I think I sold my bug. Sold it! Awesome! Well, and it doesn't look that bad either. So yeah. I think this is more realistic actually than... Let's have a small... let's have a quick look. We are... where are we? We are the world. Alright, there's the meter. What's the meter saying? It's a autometer, so that's... okay. Overcast at 3,800 feet. Yeah, that's good. That's actually what it says here. So, as you guys can see right there, it says Oscar Victor Charlie, which means overcast, basically. Oh no, man, I am an old fart. Oh no, don't get me wrong on this one. I am an old fart. Yeah, I know. I'm nearly 50 years old. Next year I'm getting 50. I'm becoming I will be 50 years old. I am an old fart. I know. I know. But mentally I'm 12. So there's that. But yeah, it's I know I'm an old fart. Don't mind that, man. No. Don't ever worry about that. But yeah, this looks much more like the meter information, actually. Overcast at 3,800 feet, so that's good. In the drawer. Just a sec, guys. I have to go. Give me a second. What? Let me have a look. Unfortunately, I will be... Whoa, that's not good. That's not... Why is this... Why is it doing that? Hang on a sec. Why is it doing that? No. I just turned on the autopilot. There it goes. Alright. I just turned the autopilot on. There it goes. Back in a sec, guys. And I'm back. Sorry about that, guys. Sorry. Apparently, we had a leaking problem with the neighbor. So, yeah. We had to look at that. But I'm back. Where are we at the moment? We are still in the air. That's a good thing. That is definitely a good thing. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Yeah, I'm back. Yeah, leakage shot. Yeah, it kind of did. Yeah. So, let's get this back off autopilot. So, yeah, he lives indeed. I'm alive, people. I'm alive. Yes, I'm back. I am back. Unfortunately, I just had to supply the key. That was all I needed to do. But we had to look for the key because I do not have the key of my neighbors on hand. So, yeah. Oh, I have to acknowledge my handoff.
123.85 Cessna Sierra November Golf.
Now we are heading back towards the coastline. Right there. Leaking fountain pen. No. It was a leaking dishwasher, which was apparently is a lot worse. Yeah. It caused quite a few problems with my neighbor. My next door neighbor. Yeah. But all was fine, so yeah. Oh! And magically, a drink appeared. Thank you! Well, kind of magically. It was sheer human labor. Yes, it was. Indeed it was. Well, better your fingers than your heart, Don.
I feel blue.
Ooh. No, it did not leak into my glass. This is sparkling water, so yeah. And yeah, if you want to have fountain pen information, especially about Twisby, then yeah. Blue dabba dee dabba die, you dabba dee dabba die. Exactly. Hiya PV, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day, man. Hope you are having a wonderful day. Yes. We are now having a wonderful day. We are flying towards Vaasa right now. Let me have a look. How much more? 120 nautical miles, as you guys can see right there. We're still at a comfortable 2 degrees Celsius, so that's really cool. Yes, having a sunny day as well. Yeah, same here. Same here near Amsterdam. Sunny day. So yeah, it's a lovely autumn day right now in the Netherlands. So can't complain. Can't complain. And we are slowly but steadily heading towards Vaasa right now. Yes, we do. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Amsterdam here is also very, very nice. It is very nice weather right here. So can't complain. No problem, man. Thank you very much, Dragas, for joining me. Hope to see you on Friday, of course, and tomorrow perhaps. So yeah. Also, go check out Dragas, guys. He is really, really nice. So, yeah. He is really nice. Yeah. And we are now following the coastline along Botany Bay. As you guys can see right there. Unfortunately, somehow my Sim Toolkit Pro stopped working after the last update. I have no idea how to figure that one out, so yeah. Oh, that's cool, man. That's no groceries to get in. Excellent, man. Excellent. Good to hear, Dragas. Good to hear. No groceries today. Yeah, no groceries on Friday. That's cool, man. That's cool. Well, I hope you have a wonderful day, man. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day there in Canada, man. Thank you very much for joining me. Thank you very much. But yeah, it's as you can see, this is Botany Bay, if I'm not mistaken. So yeah, it's and we are flying now along the coastline straight here onto Vaasa, and we will be landing right there. We will be landing right there. As of now, it is still a very overcast day. That's no problem either, of course. That's all fine as long as we stay below below the cloud cover, we are good. We are good. Fortunately, as I said last week, we had a slight issue with the temperature. It went below -0, or it went below -4, -5, I think even. Flying through cloud cover nearly froze up my aircraft, and I had to make a few adjustments right there, but that worked out fine eventually. So that was a very crisp and chilly flight, but still pretty cool. Also flying in Finland, of course, where we are now flying still. Tomorrow we will be flying from Vaasa to Stockholm, and then on Friday we will be flying from Stockholm all the way to Turby via Gothenburg and Karlstad. Yeah. So yeah, it's going to be a really, really nice flight. Apparently it's also a very lovely day by then. Should be quite sunny. So yeah. Oh, there she is. I think my chat will be taken over by a ink discussion. Hey, is the thunder back again? What's going on? No, it's not. Apparently... it was altering the... I see what happened right there. It was altering the cloud cover. Yeah. It was altering the cloud cover. And slowly the sun is setting over Finland. I may be adjusting the time a little bit, maybe an hour back even more, because I'm not sure that we will be landing in time for the before the sun sets. And as I said, the only compromise that I do is I alter the time. That's the only thing I'm doing. Otherwise, I may not be able... otherwise, I would have to shift my stream around just to make sure that I always fly in daylight, which is really annoying. I mean, Captain Rash is doing that. Sir, I salute you. But yeah, it's... I mean, that's not something I'm looking forward to. I can usually only stream on Wednesdays, Thursdays and Fridays from 1 to 4 p.m. So that was the only thing I could do. So basically it meant that the only compromise that I am doing is altering the time right there. Now right now I adjusted the time to actually my own time, but I think I'll be pushing that back to 14:25 right there. Yeah, that's better. That's better. Yep. That is better. Now we will be definitely landing during daylight. And there we get the hitch. Yeah, we always get a slight hitch right. Oh, that's actually a quick one. Oh, that's nice. Usually it takes up to a few seconds, but that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's not bad at all. I'll take it. I'll take it. Oh, yeah. Now, making sure that I do not fly too high, although 2,500 feet is not bad. That is not bad at all. Flying along the Bothnian coast, right there. This is the Bay of Bothnia. Am I saying that correctly? Is this the Bay of Bothnia? Yes, I think. Bothnian Bay, yeah. Vaasa sunset today at 16:12 exactly. I think, actually, let's have a look at that, shall we? If we do the live settings, there we go. That's the live settings right there, guys. So, hey, Swordfish Man, dude, good to see you. Hope you're having a wonderful day. So, as you guys can see, that's the actual time. That's what it actually looks like at the moment in Finland on our route to Vaasa, right there. So, yeah. You old imposter, exactly, you old imposter, you. Yeah, so it looks kind of cool, but there's not that much to see, unfortunately. But it does look cool. It does look cool. However, as I said, we will be flying in daytime. So let's do that. Let's do this. That's a lot prettier. That looks a whole lot better. But yeah, it's as I said, I will be flying. The only thing I will be adjusting is the daylight, the daytime. I'm at the moment using Unreal Weather Live Meter because I was having a thunderbug. The weather around me was portraying thunderstorms where there weren't any. So yeah, I thought that bug was fixed, but apparently it's not. So yeah, I'm getting a lot of sunsets over and over and over again. Yeah, each and every time. I've had like 3 sunsets already. It's an amazing country. Yeah, exactly. Sunsets all over the place. If you want to see a sunset, you go to Scandinavia. There's sunset everywhere. They do not do sunrises. They only do sunsets. But yeah, it's as I said. Unfortunately, that's the only compromise I have to make because as I said, I stream on Wednesday, Thursdays, Fridays. So yeah, it's that's the only thing I can do, and that's the only days I can actually stream on. So yeah, you know. And as for instance, Captain Arash, he flies around the world, and he actually adjusts his time when he starts streaming to when it's daytime in certain areas. So, for instance, last week he flew in Germany, and I think he had to get up himself at like 6 o'clock in the morning or something like that. So, ouch. That's not something I will be doing, especially once we are getting heading east more and more and more. So yeah. Well, if you have the whole week off, right you are. Why not, Swordfish? Why not? Why not enjoy it and sleep in late? Why not? Why not, I say? Hey! How do I pronounce your names? Kundru? I have no clue how to pronounce that, but good to see you, man. Hope you're having a wonderful day. Hope you're having fun on our stream. And yeah, it's at the moment we are flying in Finland. We are now heading towards Vaasa, where we will be landing in, I think, about an hour. Yeah, maybe 45 minutes. Let's have a look. Let's have a look. What's my ETE? Ew, I'm doing it. Mistakes for a minute. Connor. Ah, okay. Well, Connor, man, no problem. I hope you have a wonderful day, and hope you are enjoying what you're seeing, man. Yeah, exactly. 45 minutes. About 45 minutes left. And we are flying all the way now back towards the south of Finland. We first flew up towards the north of Finland, crossed the Arctic Circle line, headed back right down, and are now heading towards Vaasa. Tomorrow we will be flying from Vaasa onto Stockholm, and we will be crossing into Sweden, then flying all the way up Sweden again, and then all the way up to the north, crossing into Norway, and heading along down the coast of Norway, all the way down south, switching over to Oslo, and then flying all the way up to Bergen. No problem, man, Jamal. Hope to see you soon. Hope to see you again soon. And I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day, man. And thank you for all the information. Yeah. Yeah, it is. It is truly amazing. It is truly amazing. I mean, look at that. Now, I must admit, I am running this simulation on Ultra. So mostly on Ultra and a few tweaks on High. But mostly on Ultra just to keep the frame rates going. But yeah, it is such a pretty simulation. It's such a lovely game. Let's face it, it is an amazing game. The detail is incredible. It is such a joy to fly. It is such a joy to see. And I will be flying all around the world, Connor, with this Cessna 172. I will be flying to every country in the world. as of now, we've already flown about 7,000 nautical miles. We have flown central. Just hoping to add on. Hoping add-ons catch. Yeah, exactly, exactly. I know what you mean, man. The third-party developers, and I'm pretty sure it will be coming soon enough. You know. But if you're truly into study level aircraft, you might want to look into, for instance, the fly-by-wire mod. It is one of the best mods at the moment for an A320 Airbus. Those guys do amazing work. They really do amazing work on it. I mean, have a look at that. Trust me, you will not be disappointed. But yeah, it will. I think it will be quite a while off before there are third party study level aircrafts coming. But they are coming. They are definitely coming. I mean, that is without a question. And if that starts to happen, I think we will be getting a lot more people from flight simulators like X-Plane 11 and like Prepared, for instance, that will be permanently coming over towards to Flight Simulator. So yeah, I am truly looking forward to it. I am truly looking forward to it. But as of now, I am flying in this bucket of bolts right there. And we are flying all around the world. We are trying to fly to every country. So yeah, it's an amazing flight so far. 220,000 nautical miles, 440,000 kilometers. It's insane and funny as hell. So yeah. Into the jet. Yeah, they are. Yeah. They are also doing a lot with sound and stuff right now. So the soundboard is changing a lot for the engines, and they also the onboard computer. They altered a lot for that. It's most. I think 90% of the actual knobs are actually working right now. I mean, it is amazing what those guys do. So those guys are doing, and I'm not sure if you downloaded just the mod itself and installed it in your community folder, because they now also have an installer, a download installer, which you can simply it's an exe file which you can start up, and it will see if you are on the latest version of fly-by-wire and either install the experimental version or the stable one. It is recommended that you install the developer version. So the developer version or the stable version. That's the two you can use right now. But it's looking really good, man. It is looking really cool. I mean, those guys, kudos. And by the way, they also mentioned that they might be getting a separate plane in Flight Simulator themselves. So they are at the moment currently working with Asobo and with Microsoft Flight Simulator. As of now, if you install the fly-by-wire mod, you will basically override the original A320, the vanilla A320 that's in the simulation itself. But in the near future, they will be getting their own A320. So the fly-by-wire mod will become a separate aircraft, if I'm not mistaken. At least I hope it is true, because those guys deserve that. They deserve it. Yes, more than anything, in my opinion. So yeah, in my opinion, they truly deserve that. But as of now, we are headed towards Vaasa. I'm guessing there's another sunset coming up, unfortunately, because the sun is setting, and I want to land during daylight. That's the only compromise I'm doing in this flight. I am using real life weather, whether it's freezing, whether it's raining, whether it's snowing, whether it's storming. It does not matter. But yeah. Oh really? Oh, that's excellent, man. Oh, then you can learn. Don't mind my idiotic flights that I'm doing. Don't mind then. I mean, you know probably a lot more about flying than I do. So yeah, that's really cool. But yeah. Yeah, it is incredible. Microsoft Flight Simulator is. I'm not even sure that because if you are training for a commercial pilot, you probably will be doing, of course, simulators as well. Actual simulators, not just the Prepared and the flight the X-Plane 11 and stuff like that. But how do those commercial simulator visually compared to this, because I think this might even look better than the commercial simulators, to be honest. I was really wondering about that. I was really, truly wondering about that, because I think, to be honest, that it might look even better than the commercial actual simulators that are used in pilot training. But it looks so dang good. Ah, they are reliant on X-Plane. That would explain a lot, actually. Ah, okay. Okay, that would explain a lot. So basically it's running some sort of X-Plane version behind it. But this looks amazing. Yeah, but that, you know, if you guys can have this for your actual training, I mean, look at this. I am flying VFR all around the world, and it's all accurate. I mean, if you are flying in Finland right now and you're looking down there, that's what it looked like. That's exactly what it looks like. I mean, how crazy is that? That is amazing. I mean, everyone was always very impressed with all the mods created before the X-Plane 11 updates, of course, and stuff like that. Then Asobo comes along, says, hold my beer, and gives you the entire world. I mean, it just blows my mind. It blows my mind. And there are so many times when I'm flying around that I'm basically gobsmacked. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Ah, okay. So that's basically, it's just built around a base module. Ah, okay. Well, I hope you guys can enjoy, especially when the study level aircraft are coming out, of course. I hope you guys can enjoy simulators that are running on systems like on systems based on Microsoft Flight Simulator. I mean, this looks so cool. I mean, even the weather system and stuff like that. Now, I must admit, I just switched from my weather system from live weather, as you can see right there, to Unreal Weather Live METAR. Basically, it's like there's a commercial version of weather implementations, and I keep forgetting their name. It's like Rex Weather, and but this is a free version of that, something like that. So yeah, we are catching sun today. Although when my flight started, it was really cloudy. It's still very cloudy. It's still very misty out there. But apparently it's correct. I mean, that's the way it should look like. But yeah, it's. I mean, the models, it's amazing. Thank you, my dear. I just did. Yep, thank you very much. I mean, it is amazing how this looks like. It is so accurate. It is so up to date. It is. Yes, I. Yeah. There you go. We are mentally connected, my dear. We are mentally connected. Gonna get myself connected. But yeah, it's amazing. You know, I'm enjoying this so much. The last time I flew a flight simulator was, I think, I don't think it's a good thing. No, it isn't. The last time I actually flew a flight simulator was like 15 or 20 years ago, and that was Microsoft Flight Simulator, a long way back, the old one. And I haven't actually looked around for a flight simulator since then. I saw the announcement of Microsoft Flight Simulator during the Xbox Live event in, I think it was January or February or something like that, and I was completely blown away. I was, first off, the fact that they were announcing Flight Simulator again, that blew my mind, and that was like a 30-second introduction YouTube video or something like that. It was really short. And the second was that it was totally VFR, the entire world mapped, and I was like, no, that can't be true. That can't be happening. That must be a joke. That can't be true. Of course, after that, you slowly but steadily saw the footage they were releasing from the game itself, from the simulation, of course. You saw the press junkets they had around certain releases, the beta and the alpha release and stuff like that. And it more and more it seemed like this was actually becoming a reality, I was like, okay, now I have to plan. Now I have to see if it's possible to fly around the world in a Cessna 172. So I started planning my flight in Sky Vector, and basically I now ended up in doing a 440,000 kilometer, 220,000 nautical miles flight around the world in this craft, in this bucket of bolts right there. So yeah, it's yeah. Yeah, I have Sim Toolkit Pro. I mean, but it's not working today. It's somehow it bugged out. But I have Sim Toolkit Pro. I mean, look at this one. Route. There you go. Bing. There it goes. And ETE. Bing. So that's that. But somehow, usually I have a map right there, and I have the information in the bar right here. But it's not working today. I have no clue. Yesterday it worked fine. Today, all gone. So yeah, it's no problem, man. Thank you very much for joining me, Don Don. I hope you're having a wonderful evening. I hope you have a wonderful night's rest in Japan right there. And see you later, man. See you later. Maybe I'll catch you on the stream tomorrow. Maybe I'll catch you on the flip side. So yeah, have a lovely, lovely evening, man. So yeah, it's usually it works fine, but somehow it just bugged out this today, and I have no clue why. I have no idea whatsoever. I already updated my cache, and it's not coming back. I have no clue why. So I will be looking into that after my stream. Yep. Making sure I be able to correct that, because yeah, I do enjoy the fact that you guys can see where I'm going. Also, if you, by the way, go to map, because I should be there. If you do this, I should be on the Sim Toolkit Pro map, and yep, I am the only one flying along the coast. You can look me up right there. I'm on the Finnish coastline. So yeah. Yeah, my setup is in the description below. I have currently I have a Core i 9900K unlocked. I have a 2080 Ti, 32 gigs of RAM. Well, the list goes on and on and on. As Flo already mentioned, if you scroll down a little bit, you can see my setup right there. I've typed it out, and it's all water cooled. It's all custom water cooled. So yeah. It is one hefty machine, so basically I can run it quite comfortably on my PC and run OBS as well. So yeah, streaming is no problem. Yeah. And it kind of depends on what you want, by the way. I mean, streaming doesn't take up that much of a hit on flight sim anymore, or gaming anymore. So it's especially if you're using OBS, it's not that bad actually. To me, it isn't, at least. Well, you need a little bit more than a quad core if you want to run this flight simulator in combination with OBS. You need a little bit more than that. But yeah. I mean, this game is, especially if you run it on ultra settings, as I am doing right now, because most of this is on ultra. Some settings are on high, but most of it is running on ultra. Yeah. It's yeah, but the thing is that AMD at the moment has released a very, very good CPU. So if you yeah, it means, yeah, usually it means a new motherboard as well. If you're replacing your CPU, most of the time you have to also replace your motherboard as well. That's basically what it comes down to. Yeah. It hardly ever happens that you can simply replace a CPU. That hardly ever happens. Where are we, by the way? We are 70, a little less than 70 nautical miles away from our destination. Yeah. You get there. You get there. And it's never a bad investment. A good PC is never ever a bad investment. And it's also kind of depends on what you want. I mean, apparently this game or this simulation is also becoming available for the new Xbox series. Well, if that's your thing, yeah, you know, why not? I mean, I would never play this on an Xbox, but there are people who actually are considering playing this on an Xbox. Well, more power to them. I mean, yeah, if you can get that to work, wow. That's the most important thing, Mout. That's the most important thing. Having fun with what you got. I mean, I am very aware that I'm truly blessed with my PC. So yeah. Yeah, I can imagine why. Because you're always on the move, of course. Yeah. Because you're always on the move, I can imagine that because of your training, you're always yeah, taking that into consideration. Yeah, I can imagine that. Yeah. That is actually a very smart choice. Why not? Yeah. Your settings on medium and high, or just high and ultra? Kind of I don't know what for kind of laptop specs you have, but I do not know what kind of specs you exactly have on your laptop. And these days, laptops have become more powerful and more powerful each and every time. So yeah, I mean, especially with the 3000 series of Nvidia. Yeah, yeah. The most hit I got, the biggest FPS hit I got was changing my resolution. If I change it back to 1080, I go up to about 60 or 70 frames a minute, 60 FPS. Sorry, a minute, 60 FPS. But I like it at 1440, where I'm running it on right now, and then I get about, yeah, I know, 60 FPS, but frames per second. Sorry. But I like it on 1440, so that means I can basically run it at 30 to 40 FPS, basically. But it's still pretty, for what I'm doing, it's excellent. So yeah. Yeah. Or as we call it, slideshow mode. No, might not be a good idea. But yeah, it's... I count my frames per calendar. Yeah, per calendar year. Exactly a slideshow. Exactly, PV. Exactly a slideshow. But yeah. But yeah, it's. I mean, as I said, I am very blessed with the PC I have, and it runs it quite smoothly. Especially because I go low and slow. 30 to 40 FPS is more than enough for me. It's more than enough for me. Although I do think there are at the moment quite some issues for supersonic flight. So I think there were a few third-party developers that were developing fighter jets, like the F-14, the F-15, F-18 Hornet, for instance, and the Concords as well. And I believe they ran into some issues with that. So I'm not sure how that is going to work out, but I hope they can fix, they can solve that problem. Yeah. But it would be cool flying around in an F-15 or an F-14. Or an F-18 for that matter. Flying really, really fast. And I think there are like 3 third-party developers that are doing Concorde. Ooh, let's see if I can... And yes. God raise, God raise, God raise. That's cool. But I mean, look at this, guys. Look at this. How pretty is this? I mean, this is incredibly looking. This is so pretty, so beautiful. You know, the thing is, I always said that when I went on holiday with my parents when I was younger, when I was a kid, We used to go drive the car all the way down to Spain, and as soon as I got in the car, I already got that. As soon as we started traveling, I got that holiday feeling, you know, and that's the same thing I have right here. Funnily enough, and I don't know why, but yeah. The latest version. I'm using the Stream Elements version. Yeah, I'm using a version of Stream Elements OBS, and the latest version of that. Yeah, there were actually cars. Yeah. They just traded in the horse and cart for an actual car. It was called Ford, and you could get it in any color you like, as long as it was black. So. Yeah, and it was really cool. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah, T. Ford. Yeah. Mr. Ford was a really nice guy. Henri T. Ford. Ah oui. Henri T. Ford. But yeah, it's no. I get that same feeling when flying at this moment right now. Even flying from A to B, seeing the world unfold around you and seeing everything. I mean, look at this, guys. It looks so pretty. It looks so cool. I mean, this is so real. Incredible. You know, and that same feeling that I got then as a child traveling along, it's surreal. Yeah, maybe even surreal. I mean, the fact that this is exactly as the way it should be is amazing to me. It's amazing. I truly do not understand how Asobo made this happen. It's black magic, basically. It is basically black magic. I have seen a lot of large game worlds in my time. A lot. I mean, I've been gaming for at least 40 years. At least. But this blew me away. This blew me completely away. This was the biggest surprise of this year. Thank you for the follow, Eddie. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hope you are having a wonderful time and a wonderful, wonderful day. Thank you very much for the follow. I truly appreciate that. And I hope, as I said, you have a wonderful day and you smile a lot. That's very important. Having a smile on your face, as I'm having now. Look at that! Look at that! That's pretty! That's so pretty. Pretty. It's awesome. I mean, it's awesome. Come on. That's gorgeous. No matter where you're from, that's gorgeous. You know, it's exactly, as I said, it's just simply that traveling feeling, having fun, having a smile on your face. Oh, the skies are breaking. The clouds are breaking right there. Look at that. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Incredible. The sun setting over, well, actually, it already has set over Finland. I mean, it has set. Let's have a look if what it's actually like in Finland right now. Oh my God, it's gone black. That's Finland right now, right there. That's what it's like, and that's also basically the reason why I am flying. Flying at daytime. Yeah, it looks cool, but it's like I see the roads. That's cool. There's probably a town right there, I'm thinking. But that's about it. So that's the reason why I'm altering my time. And it was day again. Let me see. What was the time that I was having? 1475. Think about something like that. Yes, much better. 57. Yes, thanks, Flo. Thanks. Yeah, man. But yeah, it's it looks awesome. Hey, Lewis Rex. Hello, man. Yeah, exactly that. Exactly that. Exactly. Imagine. I mean, I could not even imagine this like 5 years ago. Not even this. 5 years ago? No way. No way. If you told me that in 5 years' time you'll be flying VFR around the world and it will all be correct, I will be saying you are completely mad. You are mad. Trust me. I'd say that. I'm pretty sure. And here we are. Here it is. Asobo gave us the entire world. It was like, hold my beer, here's the world. Have fun. I mean, jeez, come on. This is something I would never, ever, ever have imagined. And show this someone to like 20 years ago in comparison. I mean, come on. Come on, that's what was it? Early 2000s? No. I mean, that's the period where games started to look better. Okay, I'll admit that, but I mean, game graphics have been improving steadily. But I mean, yeah, exactly that. There you go. 2000, 2004. 2004 was the last one, I think. Something like that. And you get these great. Yeah. I mean, it's like game graphics have improved, especially in the last few years, so drastically. It's incredible. It is truly incredible. You could never imagine. I could never have imagined anything like this. Anything. Truly. So yeah, it's been an amazing ride so far, and only imagine how things will be looking in about 10 years time. I mean, I have no idea. But it's I could not have imagined something like this. Flying into a pink cloud over the coast of Finland in the evening. I mean, wow. Yeah? Yeah, exactly. Exactly that, Flo. Exactly that. 15 years ago, it looked like that. And now, these days, it looks 10 times better and it's straight out of the box. I mean, straight out of the box, this is what you get. This is no modification. This is nothing. This is what it is. This is vanilla. It hasn't been added on with third-party add-ons or stuff like that. It's no third-party sceneries. This is simply straight out of the box. There you go. Have fun. You know, and look at that. I mean, the lighting is correct. It's all there. The roads are right there. There's traffic riding along it. I mean, there's traffic driving over those roads right there. If we go in lower, you can see the traffic driving. So yeah, apparently there are boats in here. I have never seen a boat, by the way. I would love to see a boat. I've never ever seen a boat, unfortunately. But yeah, it's all correct. It's all right there. I mean, that's incredible to me. That is truly incredible to me. How amazing. And you don't have to pay a penny extra. Not one single penny. Wow. Simply wow. There's no words for it other than wow. And as I said, that's the exact reason why I am enjoying this simulation so much. Why I'm enjoying this flight so much, basically. It gives me the opportunity to see the entire world from the comfort of my home. And we've seen quite a lot. I mean, let's face it, we've already seen about 7,000 kilometers. I think 15 to 15 countries right now we've flown. I think 15 countries. Let me have a look. Yep, there we go. So that's the Netherlands, Germany. Then we flew on to Denmark. Yeah, country counter. That would be a cool idea. Yeah, that would be actually a cool idea. So Netherlands, Germany, Denmark, Poland, Czech Republic, Slovakia. That's Hungary, Serbia. That's Bulgaria, Romania, Moldova, Ukraine, Belarus, Latvia, Lithuania, Estonia, and Finland. So that's 17 or 18 countries, something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's... Wow. I mean, incredible. Yeah. Are they still alive, actually? Are they still alive? John and Martha King? I've never seen the videos, I just heard of it. Yeah. For the first couple of the whole category, yeah. It does. It actually does. Oh my. That's funny. That is funny. That is funny. That takes you back a little bit. Oh, they're actually enshrined in the National Aviation Hall of Fame. Oh, cool. Oh, that's pretty cool. Awards and honors, and the list goes on and on and on. Oh, that's really good. And the website does indeed look like it's like it's still 20 years old. Yeah. That is so cool. Truly, truly cool. Oh, I'm getting a bit high, actually. But yeah, actually, that might be a really cool idea. See if we can work that out somehow. A country counter. How many countries have we done so far? Well, as of now, we are about 16, 17 countries. So, yeah, that's already what we've seen. So that's pretty cool. Alright, where are we headed now? We are still 30 nautical miles away from our goal. Which is Vaasa right there. And we should then be heading on to runway 16. Let's make things easier for myself and head the nav counter to... no, the heading counter, sorry. 16. Oh, there we go. A little bit less. 16. That should be the one. That's where we're headed for. Right there.
121.3 Cessna Sierra November Golf.
Right. And slowly but steadily we are headed towards Vaasa. Not the Knekkerbrød. But the city. So, yeah.
Tampere Center,
Ba-dum.
Cessna Papa Hotel, Sierra November Golf, 3,400 feet.
Cessna Papa Hotel, Sierra November
Oh,
Golf.
change the altimeter. Oh, that's still good. Yeah, exactly. We still need the red card. We still need the red card, Flo. Yeah. We still need the red card. That's definitely a red card. A bad dad joke or a bad joke in general deserves a red card. Off the field, you. Off the pitch. You're done. You're done. It looks so good, Swordfish. It looks so amazing. It looks so amazing. And no glitches here, by the way. As far as I can tell, the coastline actually looks pretty dang good. I mean, it looks really, really nice. All of those tiny little islands and stuff like that. If you go more inland, then you see these strange glitches. We had a really strange glitch in the water where there would be mountains in the water. It looked really weird. But yeah, this looks really lovely. This looks so pretty. And we still have a little while to go. Although, to be honest, what's going on over there? Oh no, it was just generating water right there. That was light bouncing off the water. It looked really strange, but it looks so beautiful. The coastline looks really awesome. Especially on a few scattered and broken clouds right there. The sun that's slowly setting. It's, yeah. Yeah, and we had a lot of sunsets already in Finland. Each day on our Finnish legs, we have a a lot of beautiful sunsets. A lot of beautiful sunsets. Looking truly, truly amazing. And it's also cool to see sometimes lights just pop up out of nowhere. Apparently it recognizes that there is a home right there. And the fact that it's lit, it's so cool. I mean, those tiny little houses right there along the coast, all lighting up slowly but steadily. I mean, come on, guys. That is so cool. That is so cool. That's also the reason why I wanted to skirt the Baltic coast on the way back. Definitely, this is the main reason why. I just wanted to see what it looks like, and it looks so beautiful. It looks so, so beautiful. And we've already flown all the way on this side across the lakes, which were also really cool. All the way up there. Now heading back again. The Baltic coast right there in the distance. And tomorrow we will be landing in Stockholm even. So yeah. It's going to be really, really cool. And then on Free Flight Friday, we will be flying in Sweden. Yes, we will. We will be flying in Sweden. So that's pretty dang cool as well. Another country on our belt, guys. Sweden, yes. Sweden. Sverige. If I'm not mistaken. I think it's called Sverige. Yes, I know. There we go. That's a lot better. Yeah, the sun is slowly set. Yeah, I'm sorry, but I do have to change it again. Because it's setting really quickly. 15:11. Yeah. And again, it's golden hour. That's our third or fourth sunset today. I've set it back for like 3 hours now. Good lord, I didn't I? Yeah. Oh no, it's just 1 hour now. Oh, okay. Gotta love the sunset again and again and again and again. So we are back in golden hour. Yeah, it's the thing is, it's a combination of two things, Flo. The first part is the fact that it's, of course, it's 1 hour later in where we are flying right now than we are in the Netherlands, where I am at least. So that's one thing. The other thing is because we are near the Arctic Circle, the sun sets quite much faster. So it's even then it's taking that into consideration. Uh, I will be switching back and forth during my flights, unfortunately. But as I said, that is the only compromise I am doing right now. So yeah. 19 nautical miles away from our destination, and we can see it right there, guys. That's really bad there in the distance, all the way over there. You can just make it out, I think. You can see it flashing. I think you can just see it flashing right there, above the wing. Yep, there it is, and that's where we are headed for. That's where we are headed for. Yep, right there. Yeah, this is not working either. Let me have a look. 14. There we go. There we go. Yep. Yeah, 16:15. I know. I know. But that was 16:15 local time, so it's actually 15:15 in and where we are. So at around 3 o'clock, the sun sets in Finland when we are in the Netherlands. Yeah. I am getting a little bit lower. Let's see if we can get a little bit higher. And let's start to throttle back and bleed up some speed, because we do want to have a nice and buttery smooth landing, if we can make that happen. And we are headed towards Vaasa. Tune into the tower. Request a full stop landing.
Vaasa Tower, Cessna Papa Hotel. Sierra November Golf is 3 miles north with Echo to land.
Cessna Papa Hotel. Sierra November Golf.
Yeah, exactly, Swordfish.
Request denied.
Wait, what? Airport is currently IFR. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? You're joking, right? So, yeah. So how can I make sure that I am be able to... instrumental flight rules, basically. So, yeah, instrument flight rules. Which means that I cannot do a VFR landing right there, right now. Visual flight rule landing. So, why is that happening to me? Why is that happening? The funny thing is, it does not seem to change. What's going on here? There's something really weird going on. There's something going on. So if I do that... Nah, I can't imagine why, to be honest. I can't imagine why. Let me have a look, guys. Let's see what's going on here. Enable ignoring weather. And then Or?
Vaasa Tower Cessna Papa
Maybe it's
Hotel,
doing now?
Sierra November Golf is 21 miles north with Echo to land.
Cessna Papa Hotel, Sierra November Golf.
There we go. Yeah, it was the weather thing that was a problem. Yeah.
Altimeter 29.74, wind 213 at 17.
I think that was the problem.
Fly straight in runway 16 Cessna Sierra November Golf.
Let's see what the actual METAR is right there, right now. Right there, right now. Let me have a look. It's... well, it's not that bad, actually. 10 knots from 220. Broken at 0.19, so basically the actual METAR should not be that bad. It should not be that bad. That was really weird. Yeah. 5 kilometer visibility, so yeah. That's exactly that. Yeah, 1,500 feet. So for a VFR flight, that should not really make that much of a difference, should it? But we do have to take in consideration that the ATC from Microsoft Flight Simulator does really, really strange things. So yeah. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. My point exactly. Exactly, Connor. Yeah. It should not be that strange. I mean, that shows up a lot of red, but for a VFR flight, it should not be that bad. Exactly, perfectly acceptable. I have no clue why I was denied. Denied.
No, we do not want Shoni here. He can bugger off. I don't care. I don't want to see his ugly face here. Let him fly to another airport. I don't care. I fart in your general direction.
Really strange. That was really strange. Alright, well, we finally have a view on the airport right there. No. Don't go in that low. Come on. Go on, go on. Bouncing up and down. Wind is at 18 knots, so that it's not that bad. It's actually a headwind. So that's good. I don't get it. I really don't get it. Why it denied me landing a VFR flight? I really don't understand. If somebody has a clue, please let me know, because yeah. Exactly. Exactly. It makes no sense whatsoever. It makes no sense. But the weather is kind of bugged at times, so that's really annoying, yeah. Computer says no. Exactly. Computer says no. Really strange. Oh well. And it's not the first time that I had these strange issues with ATC. I mean, I had go-arounds. There was a go-around in the landing in Prague, I think. That was really weird because I had like 3 or 4 go-arounds. It was really strange. At a certain point, I just plunked that plane down. I was done with it. Was a good landing, actually, considering it was raining and wasn't that. It was quite windy. But yeah. Coming through. Yeah, that's the one. Exactly. That's the one. Exactly that, Flo. I was so sick and tired of it. A little bit more power. And we should be heading straight into runway 16. So that should not cause any problems either. We are doing a comfortable 87 knots. 76 knots, sorry. 76, 78 knots. Yep. So that's not bad either. That's good too. That's even without the flaps. Which will be extending soon enough. Right there. It does not show my airport either. That's also really weird. Oh, it shows me my my next waypoint. There it goes. Yeah, I get that. Okay. And we are finally on approach to Vaasa Airport, where we will be landing. And we will be picking this up tomorrow again. Tomorrow we will be flying from Vaasa to Stockholm. And there are actually a few landmarks in Stockholm as well. So we're going to check those out. And then next Friday, coming Friday, we will be flying the Free Flight Friday in Sweden. And anyone who wants to join can join, of course. You can download the flight plan from the Free Flight Friday command, the FFF command in chat. You can download it from the Discord channel, or you can pick it up from the Twitter post that I'm doing. Just load it up. I will be on the Western European server. I usually am. Unfortunately, thank you very much, Andalia. Last Friday we had to switch to the East USA server. Yeah, if the server doesn't bug out again, exactly. Last week there were server problems on the Western European server, so we had to switch over to the East USA server. But that worked fine eventually. That was no problem either. So yeah. And yeah, it makes Drago search for half an hour again, exactly. Poor guy, yeah. The airport is, let me have a look, right there. Vaasa Airport, so that's EF Victor Alpha, so there, yeah. That's the one. And we will be flying straight in towards runway 16, right there. Vaasa Airport. Right there. I'm switching this over a little bit to there, so I have a somewhat better view. Oh, wait, my whipper. Yeah, exactly, Mount, exactly. Yeah. Only 3 more days to go when I start streaming. Only 3 more days to go. Exactly. Well, glad to hear that. Glad to hear it. Whoop, whoop. Yeah, exactly. Glad to hear that. Good to hear. Ah, nice. Nice. Porsche's good. Porsche's good. Now, bleeding off some speed. Yep. I've played Sea of Thieves a little bit, but not much actually, so yeah. Mostly been doing this, flying around the world, having a lot of fun. Well, actually, Swordfish, I can see, from my house, I can see planes landing on Schiphol Airport. Yeah. Well, it's not exactly on Schiphol Airport, but I can see the planes landing in the distance, so yeah. It's, exactly that, yeah. In the Netherlands, we, especially when you live around Schiphol, you're quite used to that. Same thing goes, for instance, for people who live near Tegel Airport in Berlin. So yeah. At times it can be rough, yeah. At times. I do indeed, yeah, I have to admit that. But you get used to it, funnily enough. You do get used to it. You do get used to it. This is going quite nicely, guys. Yeah, the A380, that was quite a thing. That was quite a thing, actually. It is quite cool, actually. We had a few friends over from England. We have a lot of English friends, actually, real life friends, and when they come over to visit, we had them a few times over, and when they came in with their aircraft, we could see their plane actually landing. So yeah, that was really cool. We could follow their flight all the way from England to here and saw it landing on the runway just outside of my window. So that was, well, it's not just outside of my window, but we could see them land in the distance. So that was really cool. Yeah, you got like Flight Radar 24, for instance. That's a good one for flight tracking. And you can track planes all the way coming in from taking when they take off, and all the way coming into to Schiphol Airport. That's really cool, or any airport in the world for that matter.
Cessna Sierra November Golf, clear to land runway
14 knots.
Wind 223 at 1.
I mean, that's kind of weird. That is kind of weird. 14 knots. I mean, I have no clue as to why I was denied a VFR landing on this airport. I have no clue. That is so strange. That is so strange. If somebody has an idea, please let me know, because I have no clue whatsoever. Yeah, I think it might be. I think it might be. It does look like a glitch. All right. Now, I think we are getting close enough, guys. This is going quite well, actually. All right. Yes, this is going quite lovely. There we are. Let's see if we can make this a smooth landing. Let's see if we can make this a rather smooth landing. Let's hope we don't have to taxi for another half hour. That will be nice. That will be nice. Oh, let's keep it straight. There we go. Oh, that wasn't bad. That was not bad at all.
Turn next taxiway.
That was not bad at all. I'll take it. I'll take it. I'll take it. Let's see if we don't have to... Well, 0.7 nautical miles again. Oh, that's going to be a long way. That's going to be a long way. Thank you all. Thank you. Thank you. Hope you had a wonderful flight. Hope you enjoyed it. Now, let's see if we can...
Cessna Sierra November Golf. Turn next taxiway.
Turn next taxiway. I want to turn next taxiway. I just don't see the next taxiway yet. Just land in the parking. Yeah, that would be easier. Downtown Vaasa, probably. Yeah. Land in the parking in downtown Vaasa. Ah, there we go. There we go. Oh, come on. Oh, no. No. I botched it. I botched it. No. Ah. Well.
119er decimal.
I hope you guys will forgive me, but that was my toe right there. That was my toe right there. For those that do not know, I broke my toe, so I had to brake, and I broke... yeah, that really hurt. And why is it... Why do I need to go there? Where do I need to go? Oh, it wants me to go over there.
Cessna Sierra November Golf, acknowledge last transmission.
Yes, I acknowledged it.
Taxiing to general aviation.
There we go.
Via taxiway Alpha Cessna Sierra November Golf.
That was sorry about that that last taxiing bit, but yeah. There we go, guys. Ow. There we go. We are on the ground. We have landed. Unfortunately, there was a slight hiccup, and we had to go over the grass. But yeah, that unfortunately was my broken toe that played up right there. But we are here. We are on the ground. We landed, and we made it to Vaasa, which means that tomorrow we will be flying towards Stockholm, and then onto Sweden, guys. That will be the next one. So the last flight in Finland tomorrow, And well, I hope to see you guys there. I hope you guys will join me in the fun. Let's see if we can raid someone, and let's have some fun, shall we? Hope you guys will raid with me. My toe is doing better, but at times like this, and when I have to break, I have to use my toes, and that really hurts. That hurts. Yeah, yeah. That's still a lot of wincing right there. But yeah, it is what it is, and it will heal in time. It's okay. It's fine. I'm going to be fine. So yeah, let's. All right, let's do Fabio again. Let's do Fabio again. He's online right now. Let's go to him, guys. All right. Well, thank you very much, and I hope to see you all tomorrow. Bye bye.